What's going on? What's going on? Testing, testing. What's okay, Jose? What's up? What's up? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Hold on. Hold on. What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. I tried to go live last night. I don't know where y'all is. We're going to go and get started. Hold on. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. What's going on, people? What's up, sis Joy? Okay, Jose. Link is in the chat. Hit the link, girl. It's gonna be maybe like an hour or less live. This is gonna be something that's really too long. Uh, yeah. I I forgot my purse, y'all. I was so tired this morning. Uh, that I forgot my purse. What's good morning to you? Links in the chat. If you gonna come up for a few minutes. Okay, I'll show you. I got off y'all at 11:30. I got home at midnight, and I'm right back the fuck up at 7 something. I broke my sleep at 4 after 4 a.m. in the damn morning, and then I was back to sleep. And now I made it all the way to work, y'all, and I gotta come right all the way back to my apartment because I forgot my damn purse. You know what I'm saying? I forgot my damn purse. I can't believe it. Can't believe I was just that damn exhausted that I barely got up. You know what I'm saying? But what's going on? I know y'all been seeing it all over the place. Women are just going crazy, shaving their heads. Talking about they're not having sex. They're not going to exercise. Not going to work out at all. They're balling their hairs out. They're not going to shave. Like it's a group of women. I forgot to get them. That said they weren't shaving at all. They're not shaving their chest. They're not shaving their legs. They're not trying to be nowhere near attractive or soft at all for all of 2025. Hold on one second, y'all. My bad. Okay, I opened my gate up, y'all. I opened my gate up with the app on the phone. Um, so yeah, women are really, really going crazy all across the country. Um, saying this and saying that. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Simply because Trump is in office and they're going to pass this abortion law, right? That you won't be able to have an abortion. But you have to understand that like I said last night, you know, you have a choice to be pregnant unless there's a sexual assault or unless you're a minor. Y'all, stop going crazy. They're going to pass a clause with this law. You understand? Rape is still a crime. Being molested is still a crime. They putting a stop to women using abortion as a means of trifling birth control. That's what the abortion law is. I have a cousin with her trifling stuff. She used abortion as a means of raggedy ass birth control. Right? But I'm just want to let y'all know how you men feel because, are you really down for women closing their legs simply because Trump's in office? I don't think so. You gonna stay married to her for the next 4 years? She gonna keep her legs closed? That's a hell of a marriage. I don't care how much you love them. I don't care how much you love them. Hold on, y'all. Get my ass out. I can't believe I left. Come on. There the old putt is. I can't believe I left. But no, excuse me. I can't believe that. Like, are y'all actually sitting here? And it's the majority of women that's doing it are married. Right? Majority of women I see were married. I think I'm going to hop in the elevator. Rain bad last night. Shit. But it's not that serious. You survived. Don't you know that cost of stuff is supposed to come down? He's already working on getting rid of a lot of immigrants. Then took some money. I'm telling you, the two things that Trump wants to do. Three. He wants to get rid of immigration, coming in at our border, taking free money, taking in thousands and thousands of dollars out, away from us. Right? Then he's going to put a focus on the trucking industry. Hey, he's going to try to do the best he can to minimize the wars. That is what Trump is going to do. What are y'all talking about? He's trying to fix things being from the way they are. It's not time to shade. It's not time to go through the breakdown. It's not time to go through a breakdown. It's not. I'll be damned. I ain't shaving off my head. I'll be damned. Who is this? See here. What's going on, sir?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm in the bathroom, so T going to entertain y'all for a second. I'm glad he came up here.
Hey, nobody wants to know. We can hear you in the bathroom. It just you. This is your signature sound. You're gonna be eating, snoring in the bathroom, burping, and all that on your channel. This your signature show. This is your doom and gloom show. This is what we
Oh,
come to get doom and gloom.
oh my God.
You ain't gotta say nothing. I can entertain the people. They know what time it is. Shape always doing some gloom and doom type of content for the people to try to keep us going down the road. I don't understand that. You and the rest of these other trucking channels that don't have no blue pair. You need a blue pair. We talk about this all the time. These people don't understand. Please have a blue pair and use it when you using StreamYard so that we can hear you. Truck drivers want to hear you. We mess with your channel. We mess with your content. But if we can't hear you, it's a big disappointment. If we
Sir,
can't hear what the heck you're talking about, well, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to your
yes, you are
people.
talking to me. You're
No,
talking
I'm
to me
not.
because
You said I'm entertaining the people. I'm not talking to you.
you getting off topic, bro. You messing them alive. What do
Uh,
you have to add?
you using
By,
the bathroom. When you come back, then we can talk about it.
I'm
Use
back
the
right
bathroom.
now. I'm
Oh,
back right
okay.
now.
Okay.
Messing
Jesus,
them
peace. I'm trying
alive.
to tell you something. I'm messing your live up. Your live already messed up. We can't hear you.
You can't hear a word I'm saying right now.
No, we can't hear the crap that you just talked about. So we got to start from the top.
Oh my
We got to
God.
start from the top.
Oh my God. Y'all gonna get enough of them coming here by my sound because I done bought microphones, okay? Anyway. Anyway. What do you have to add? What do you have to add about the ladies holding their legs? Are you in agreement? You down for no sex for the next 4 years?
You said first of all, it sounded like you said it was they were married. So if they doing that when they married, I don't even think that would even fair right with their husbands.
Shit,
So
do they have a choice? Do the husbands have a choice?
well, yeah, they're gonna divorce you. You want to get divorced over some mess like that, or what? What are you talking about?
No, the men gonna stick in it because they love their wives so much. You men are
Okay,
gonna
you
put up
you
with your
talking to
wife.
a guy? I'm a man, but I ain't married, so I can't tell you what these men gonna do. But I'm just surmising that they might just say, hey, we don't agree with what you're trying to do as far as keeping sex away from us. They don't have anything to do with the outcome of the election.
Yeah, but that's what they doing it for since Trump they got in there.
Okay, well, I mean, it's their body, it's their choice.
Hmm. So you in agreement? You okay? What's up, D Price? Don't worry about them always fussing about my sound.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes,
Frankie
yes,
Mama.
yes, and no.
Yes or no? Yeah, me. I'm
Yeah, yes and
sorry.
no.
If I find my little dude, I'm not keeping my legs closed for the next 4 years. I'm just not happening.
I don't know what to
You know
tell
what
you.
I'm saying? It's just not happening. I'm not keeping my legs. If I find my dude, I'm not. He getting pussy. He getting pussy out there.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
why you even talk like that on your live? Like, you know what I mean? Why you even talk like that?
I'm
Is
just
something wrong
saying.
with you?
I'm having dialogue. Loosen up, bro.
No,
Loosen
no,
up.
we don't need to have no dialogue like
Yeah,
that.
well,
Like,
boy, yeah,
if you,
but that's the wave. That's the wave. To ball in their heads, getting bigger, no sex. That's the 4B movement.
uh, I don't know. I ain't never heard nothing like that. It's the first time I
KO
heard
Shay,
something
come
like
up,
that.
bro. Come up here, cause he acting like he don't understand what's going on.
I
See?
don't. I don't understand that type of mess that's going on.
Yeah, you ain't been seeing it all over the place, all over TikTok, IG, YouTube. Women are hollering about no sex. No sex, they
I,
say. What's
I,
up,
I,
KO
I,
Shay?
I try to tell you wherever you consuming your information from, I would highly recommend you try different because you're getting the same result. You're getting the doom and gloom. It's nothing positive about anything. And Trump is in there, and I want to talk about positive stuff that I made. I made over $100 something with him being in getting winning. You know what I'm saying? There's no doom and gloom on my end.
Yeah, on your
Yeah,
end, you in Ohio. What about us rest of us people down here?
you ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't doing nothing but sitting back, relaxing, and asking for some money.
Oh Lord.
So
KO
you
Shay,
gonna
you
get.
agree with that? You agree with that with KO Shay? KO
I
Shay, jump
just,
in,
I
bro.
just think it's a bunch of old ladies that don't nobody give a damn about no way.
There you
Ain't no
go.
little mamas trying to keep them legs
Shit,
closed.
yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. It's a bunch of them. Young in their 20s. Shaving their
Oh no,
legs.
that little muffin, it's no. I don't believe it. I think it's a bunch of old ladies might do that who don't nobody
There you go.
want any damn way.
Nah.
They
Nah.
just don't know. They better try to keep that old man they got at the house because Once she get away from her old ass and they get out there and seeing them little mamas, they ain't gonna want her.
There you go.
They don't know that your husband be taking care of you, and it's a big damn difference when you gotta do it on your own.
Right. Did you get married because of who the president was, or you got married because that's the guy you fell in love with? And if you got married because of Trump, then that's different. So I guess I don't know where you watching the content, seeing this type of crap at. But I don't see none of that. I'm seeing people make money in the stock market. I'm seeing people want to start businesses and do stuff for
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah, yeah. But this
Can
is
Okay.
you
big. So
imagine
this is
that
our.
somebody say that to you, Shay? I mean, can you imagine something like that? You paying bills and you got somebody in a nice ass house, and you come in, they talk about they ain't setting that muffin out.
That's what they said it though, and there's a lot of women that's married, and it's
Can
black
you
women
imagine
too.
you in this
It's
big
black
pretty
women
house?
too. It's black women too
What?
that's shaving their heads off. Not a whole lot of them, but it's black shaving their heads off. I'm not
And
going
I
nowhere.
would get rid of her ass. I wouldn't give a fuck. You gotta go.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know though. It depends on how much she locked into your bread.
Yeah.
If she locked into your bread, that might just be a reason she get up out the situation. You know what I'm saying? Take your bread with her.
Uh. Child, I was like, this is crazy. And then now they're trying to impeach Biden, which I think is fucking stupid. I mean, that's dumb. Trying to impeach Biden at all. What for? You know what I'm saying?
I keep telling you, you be finding some of the weirdest stuff. He's gonna be out of there January the 20th. They get holiday breaks from work and all of that, so it takes a long time for that to happen,
Mm-hmm.
right?
They talking about some damn text messages and the whole damn time T Hill and K Hoshay, they didn't come with no real shit to try to impeach this man. Bunch of bullshit. Bunch of bullshit. You know, I said,
Right.
what's
Who
Tell
the
them to
impeached
send you the
Biden?
check.
fucking charge? What's the
Yeah, trying to.
fucking
That's
charge?
what she said. She said they trying to impeach Biden. Call Mr. Cruz and tell him to send you $1,500 for the money that they finna fucking spend, wasting their time trying to impeach a man that's on his way out any damn way. That don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where you
Yeah.
saw it at. I didn't know. I don't
They
follow
had a
your doom and
hearing.
gloom.
They had an actual Congress hearing. It's on YouTube.
Right. Call your man and tell him that you want to get paid
Oh
for
my
the
They
stupid
God.
shit that
they
they doing. You
already
gotta tell them that they're
said
doing something so stupid.
they already said Biden wasn't good enough to stand trial before. That's how he beat the case. Did y'all see when they said he wasn't up to par to stand trial, and so he won that case? And then they said, well, if he not up to par to stand trial, how can he be up to par to be the president?
Yeah.
So
Child.
how is they gonna bring a case against him when they already saying this man is he already done for?
Because
What's
He
up,
up
Paul?
out of there soon.
they wasting our
What's up,
tax
Paul?
dollar money.
Good
Yeah.
They,
morning.
Good morning, my
good
dear. How
morning,
you doing?
Paul.
Hey,
Morning,
how
my
y'all
brother.
doing?
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm doing good.
I mean, I just feel like he only been the president for a few days and y'all already doing some other shit in the Senate and the
Who
Congress. You know what I'm saying?
who who been the president for a few days? Who?
Trump.
Trump ain't the president right now. He don't go in office till around January the 20th.
But I'm just
What are
saying
you
it only
talking
was
about?
a change. They only did this shit 2 days ago. You're pulling this shit 2, 3 days after Trump wins the election. I think this shit's just too funny. You know what I'm talking about? But my problem
Uh,
is you been know
Tell
you
them they
gonna be
wasting your
reelected
money.
2 damn years ago. Hold on, if it's what I'm saying.
Tell them they
You gonna
wasting
be
our money.
reelected 2 years ago. You wanted him out of 2 years ago. You wait till now. He's been around the country into the ground over 2 years ago. Now you want to impeach him when he's already on the way
Nah,
out the
he
door.
didn't. He didn't run the country. He ain't run the country into the ground. You did by not going to work.
Oh my
So
God.
listen
Really?
at this. So listen at this. Mexico talking about they ain't taking no immigrants.
Really?
Yeah, they president said we ain't having that shit.
Hmm.
So what they gonna do about that?
I don't know. Bring their ass to Texas.
No, I mean Mexico talking about we can't take no immigrants.
Shit.
What do you mean? All these is y'all people.
Yeah, they got to go, big dog. They talk that shit. They got to go. They gonna throw them on the other side of the wall. Leave them over there. That's what it is. We're gonna build a steel that wall up.
Mexico said they not having it.
I see these prices you say it's all top. These women serious about keeping them legs closed. I don't know about no eggplant for the next 4 years now.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about it.
So you want to keep them legs closed but still be taken care of?
I guess that's the mindset for some of them that's married. Because some of these women are married online shaving their hair off.
Yeah, okay. Make it make sense.
You know what I'm talking about? And I was like, you just can't be serious now. So you want to walk
just want
around,
some attention.
You want to walk around, you want to get bigger, get unhealthy, play with your mental health when you shave off your hair, because woman's health is part of her hair is part of her femininity, right? So you want to do all that, and that's not gonna change nothing in the Senate and the Congress. The people made that decision. They want Trump. That last day they showed out because Harris had to be West on lock. I don't know what the hell happened that last day.
She beat her by a landslide.
All the hell went on.
They came in with Nevada and all them other people. That shit was 300 some points, man.
Wow.
Man.
They really showed out, didn't they?
Yeah, they ain't really want her in office, man.
Trump the president.
Well, he's not the president yet. It'll be next year, 2025. A lot of people are afraid.
Hopefully
I don't know why.
he make it in there shit with all this going on.
Y'all get that text message, man? Y'all get a text message somebody y'all got to show up at a plantation.
What at a plantation,
I don't know. Somebody sent me that shit. Somebody you got to show up at a plantation or some shit. Man, fuck that.
Well, you probably going to have some ownership in it.
We're
going to be the one owning that shit. With all these Mexican immigrants, goddammit, we need slaves.
We don't need no damn slaves.
Shit. Where else they gonna go? I need about 100 of y'all. I'm paying y'all $5 an hour.
No, $5 an hour. That's below minimum wage.
And I'm gonna give y'all somewhere to stay. Let me put my sign out front. I need some goddamn immigrants.
Oh Lord.
I got rules for them and everything.
Flip the script.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, I got a clip. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? I know y'all got something to say about this shit. Hold on. Y'all ready? Let's go.
A black woman in office, so you either voted for Trump or you didn't vote at all. The police will now have carte blanche to murder you right where the fuck you stand. And when they do that, there's not going to be no GoFundMes. Don't ask your family to ask us for shit. Just die. They can't afford to bury you. Dig a hole in their backyard. It is what the fuck it is. But don't expect sympathy. Don't expect protest in the streets. We're not doing that. Black women, we're done with. We're done. We did our due diligence for this century and the next. We've done enough. We're not doing anymore. To you white women that once again voted against your fucking interests, when your husbands start knocking you into the middle of fucking next week and you can't do anything about it because no fault divorce is in play, I want you to take those black eyes and those busted lips as a personal thank you from Donald J. Trump each and every time you get fucking hit. Take it. Don't look for nobody else. Don't ask for fucking help. Take your beatings. For all of y'all that voted for Trump, I hope you get exactly what you voted for. Because the only thing he did was make America great for the people that it was great for from the fucking beginning. White men. That's what he did. He couldn't run the risk of whiteness no longer being the default. Not being allowed to fail up. So when you're bleeding out somewhere and there's a medical emergency and you can't get no fucking help, women who voted for him, don't take it. You just gotta die. If you got kids, they just gonna be motherless. It is what the fuck it is. You didn't give a fuck, so we don't give a fuck. That's how it is. This isn't America anymore. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's not going to be America. And if you think that Trump is going to be in that office for 4 years, you're fucking insane. Because we about to be in a real live action episode of fucking Scandal. Because your next president is not Donald Trump, it's JD Vance. Because trust and believe, within a year, you're not going to see Trump anymore. He's either going to be, and they're going to say it's illness or he died in his sleep, it's natural causes because he's fucking old enough. Or they just going to let him spaz out and do the 25th. And that's when we really going to be in the Handmaid's Tale. So I really hope all of you who voted for him, you get exactly what the fuck you deserve.
Movements, and I'm not. I'm going to be honest with you. It is apparently a movement among child age bearing women to not take a husband, to not be in relationships with men, and to not have children. Just tapping out on relationships and motherhood and all of that. I don't know if blue, green, pink, or red hair dye is supplied with this when you join the movement. It sort of sounds like it might be. We've got some American women investigating it. We're hearing multiple reports across the country of young women breaking up with their Republican boyfriends because Donald Trump is the wedge that has broken up their happy relationships. Let's take a look at one of these liberal child bearing age women who is saying that the 4B movement may just be for her, and she's so committed to it, she's ready to chop off all of her hair.
You women, stop dating men, stop having sex with men, stop talking to men, divorce your husbands, leave your boyfriends, leave them. They don't give a shit about you. She said, and I promise you, come over to this side. I will bake cookies. I will shave your head if you want me to, depending on how this turns out. Do a little more trimming before we buzz it. Where's my chop it? Cut my hair before. It's like, oh, don't cut your own hair. All right. When people tell me I can't do something, I want to fucking do it. Just entering my middle-aged mom era. I have to get the clippers out.
At the top, she got dumped.
Who wants to find domestic happiness with a loving partner and raise a beautiful family when you can go shave your head and have that lady serve you cookies? It's an irresistible offer for any young woman. I don't think that doubling down on being fucking weird is really.
Nah, what y'all got to say? Come on, Poe. Can't hold shake Mr. T.
I don't agree with what they said. I think they just upset about the outcome of the election. And as an American, we had a right to choose who we want to vote for. And once the vote is over with, you got to move on. If you stick here and be mad about it, you're gonna be left behind.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I want my $1,500 that Trump gave me the last time. I want that again, so I could, you know what I'm saying, put that in the stock market and make some more money.
Why don't they go to Mexico? They got a woman president.
One of who? Those women?
You mean
any women that don't? Mexico got a woman president. If they want a woman to be in charge, go to Mexico. It's not that hard. If you don't like it here, you can freely walk across the border to Mexico. You don't have to be here.
How y'all feel about the first lady? She said there's not gonna be no rights for women and black men, which I just totally disagree with that. Trump had a lot of black supporters this go around, so I don't believe that he's just gonna leave the African American people out. I don't believe so.
No, it's black women who mad that it's not a woman in charge. That's all it is. You mad because a woman ain't in charge? Get back in the kitchen. What the hell?
There you go.
That's all that comes down to is say they mad because the woman ain't in charge.
She said police are going to start back to killing black men. There's nothing going to be done about it.
I don't believe that.
That's not true. That's just not true.
Trump was in there for 4 years already. I wish somebody would say, okay, well, why didn't that happen when he was in there 4 years already? Where was all this when he was already in there? You talking like this man wasn't in there before. You talking like this is all new. This is not all new. That man been in there before. Did all that happen then?
They didn't. The reason this is my reason why I think Trump won. Trump won because you gave the American people a decision to put a woman in charge versus him. Nobody likes Trump. I know I don't. But when you got a choice, you got to pick between a woman in charge or a felon, a man. They're gonna pick the man. It's mostly men in this country. They're gonna pick the man.
He went
So
against Hillary too, so I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I gave you the scenario. He ran against Hillary and he won. He wouldn't
Right.
have
It
run.
wasn't
He
because
went against.
of man or a woman. It was because
Yes,
who's the
yes, it
best
was.
candidate.
Nah, that ain't got nothing to do. Anybody can be the president. Anybody. This proves it. Anybody can be the president. But as long as you're a man and you run against a woman, you're gonna get more of the man's votes.
I don't
You're gonna
believe that.
it don't have anything to do with anything other than to me, other than that. Because when he ran against Biden, Biden blew him. I believe if Biden would have ran again, he would have won.
Who would have won?
But
Biden?
so, no, Biden wasn't gonna win again. Biden was not gonna win another time.
Fuck no.
Why do
Biden
you
wasn't
say
gonna
that?
win
He was
shit.
barely standing.
Let,
To you, he was barely
Biden
standing
wasn't
up.
gonna win shit,
let me
bro.
give you
Come
let
on.
me give you some facts.
Hold
Let me
on.
give you some
Okay.
facts. Let me give you some facts. When Biden won against Trump, Biden had 81 million votes. Trump only had 71 this time. And this
We didn't
time,
see what Biden
huh,
would bring us
huh,
either. This time, hold on. This time we see what Biden's nasty work brought. That's a
man,
difference. When
nah,
somebody
that ain't
show you,
no, that ain't
hold
a
on,
10 million,
T.
that ain't 10
When
million,
when you
10
don't
million
know a
votes difference.
person, hold on. When you don't know a person, and then you bring them into your house, now they show you all they nasty work. Oh no, I don't want your ass in my house no more. You didn't show
You,
me what you could do.
you gotta take your feelings out. You gotta take your feelings out of it and look at the data. The data
Look at the
shows.
country.
The
I mean,
data
look at the
shows.
country, the economy. What is you saying?
Right.
They gonna say they gonna
Everybody
say
but
they
you
came from
talking
Trump.
about
All
the
they gonna do is
economy
say they
is in
came
a
from Trump,
shithole.
K. Jose. All they gonna do is say that. But
They
I'm
gonna
No,
gonna
say
stay
T
what?
out of
Hill talking.
Hold,
T
hold
Hill
on.
talking like
No.
the economy
Bring it.
is flourishing and everything else. Do you
The
know how
economy
them
is
fuel
flourishing.
prices was? Oh my
The
God!
economy is
yeah.
the economy is flourishing.
You the only one
They
believe
in there
that in the
now.
country.
They in there now, man.
I use facts. I don't
He's
just
talking
say
about
stuff. I use
well,
facts.
what he gonna do? Hey, K. Jose, what he gonna say is the stock market. We talking.
He said
No,
I
one
guess
no.
he's
thing.
talking about it as far as
I
trucking.
ain't talking about the stock market. I'm talking about everyday people going out here getting jobs. It's people
Shit,
losing
people getting
jobs.
laid off like left and right. To here,
People getting
companies
laid off
slowed down.
like hell.
Listen,
Companies
listen,
closing everything.
because that's how y'all interpreting it. This is what you're doing.
Oh my
When
God.
you this is what you're doing. You're falling into a social media trap. When you click on something in your social media, it says, "Oh, okay, you like this," so they're gonna send you more of it. When you click on people losing their jobs, they're gonna keep sending you more of that dumb shit. Now, if
So
you
you
click
saying all these
on,
companies that's closed in trucking is just a figment of our imagination over these last years?
Yeah, these guys
think
are.
think think about this, because you've been in trucking. You should have been in trucking long enough to see people start their companies and fail them. Now, Poe,
We talking
you
about
had
big
hold on.
companies. We not talking about
No,
little
you
companies.
no. We talking about a company. This is what the thing is. You guys don't understand trucking, so that's why it's gonna seem like these people are failing in trucking. They failing in trucking because they don't want to work.
How
It's
many
work out here
trucking
that needs to be
companies
done.
been closed? T Hill, big 200 plus trucks done closed. Big
You gotta
companies.
you
I
gotta
ain't talking
ask
about
yourself.
little men.
No, you gotta ask yourself why are they closing? They've been trucking for years, third
For 30
generation.
years,
Huh,
for
right.
20 years.
Listen. Listen. You know what that is? That means your kids gotta take over. They don't want to do what you do. They don't want to come out here and work hard because they didn't grow up in that era like that. They grew up in the in the social media era. They want to sit at home and look at YouTube and think they're gonna make 20,000 a month. They don't want to come
Man,
out
you
here and
got
try to work hard.
excuses on top of excuses.
It ain't no excuse. I'm telling you facts. It's no
You sit here
excuse.
saying all these big trucking companies closing because they kids don't want to take over the company.
They don't want
No,
to take
that's
over it.
not that's one small portion of it. But the bigger thing is that how the country's been ran. The trucking industry is attached to the economy. I don't care what nobody says. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
everybody. It's still listen. This is how you know. This is why I'm saying you guys are truck drivers and y'all don't know still is squat. Go to a truck stop and see can you get a damn parking spot. No, you couldn't get one last year. You couldn't get one the year before that. 10 years ago, you couldn't get a daggone parking spot. So when you can't get a parking spot, everybody out there working. Why you acting like you ain't working? You working. You gotta work. If you don't work, it don't matter who the president is. It don't matter what company you go to. If you don't want to work, you get to the side and it's all about labor. You get to the side and you let somebody else come in here. And that's why the rates be dropping. Because
You
people don't
know
want to
when
work.
you know what? Let me tell you something. My CDL stand for can't do labor.
Right. That's fine. That's fine. But don't sit up here and tell me that the economy is bad when these people is eating. That's fine. Don't tell me that the
Let me tell
economy
you
bad when
something.
they ain't. Yeah, he told me. He told me off.
Somebody say that
He a
slogan. I can't remember who said
yeah.
that slogan. Somebody said. Let me tell you something. I'm trying to remember who that is
Let
who
me
said.
tell you. Let me tell you something. Marshall Bill. Let me tell you something. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you something, Fire Marshal Bill. Let me show you something. I'm gonna start a fire right now. I'm gonna show you something.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Let me show you something. I'm gonna start a fire right here with two sticks
I, I
and a
Oh, that's
piece
I
the
of
do
dude.
string.
What's the
believe I
name?
do believe though it's time to get back in trucking because I believe Trump is gonna touch the trucking industry. I really
I
do.
do too.
Shake,
I believe he's gonna touch
shake.
the trucking industry.
No, ain't nobody on here telling me what they gonna come in the trucking and what they gonna do when they get in. Cause they ain't saying nothing about how much money they gonna make. You just gonna make $1,200 a week. You was making that 2 years ago. You just made that a week ago. So what's the problem?
The tide has turned. The
Yeah, you
tide
What
got
is
time?
turning.
somebody. You got somebody in
People,
office that's gonna pay attention to it. You know, Biden didn't say nothing to way later on about the trucking industry. He didn't realize some things he was doing as
that's a
far as freight
lie.
goes, as far as
That's a lie. He,
letting certain relations down and going
that's
into
a
the
lie.
USA.
Like I
Yep, he
said,
did. He
wherever you get
apologized
your
for hurting the trucking industry. He
where
apologized in
you get
December
your
last year. Biden
where you
apologized
get your
last year for apologizing about the trucking industry. So you have
he up
somebody that's
here
been speaking about the
he
trucking industry
built
for the last 4 years. So
he's
yeah, it may
building
be a
parking
time
spots
to
for these
get that
truck
second
drivers.
truck. It may be a time to go be that broker now in the new year. You know what I'm saying? It may
Listen,
be
we
a
don't
time
listen.
now for it.
You in America. People don't come here when a certain president comes. They come here for the land of opportunity of milk and honey. You ain't got that, then they gonna move on. But they started coming. It doesn't matter. You could build the biggest wall you want. People gonna come here because it's a land of opportunity. And if you go to another country, like when I went to Jamaica, you would understand. They send their kids here to send money back. That's how much money we got. But y'all don't look at it like that. I don't understand. And when the other people come here and get their money and they get on back, you're gonna still be here talking about I can't wait for Trump. Trump will be 115 years old. You can't worry about one person. You gotta get out there and do it. And it's opportunity. That's what you need. You need an opportunity. If somebody give you an opportunity, you gotta seize the moment. If you don't take
But T
advantage of your
Hill, what
That's what
you
we
opportunity, they're
trying
saying
gonna
to do.
do
We
it.
is,
trying to seize the
listen,
moment. We getting ready for that
listen, T
moment coming
Hill.
in
It used
2025.
hold on, Shay. It used to be a time where we could lay our CDL down anywhere and get a job. Try it now.
It used to be a time that our grandmothers and grandfathers used to pick cotton. Try that now.
No, man, you going too far back now. I'm talking
Okay.
about the last.
That's
Well,
not
if you
I'm
fair.
don't go
talking about
back,
the
we don't go
last.
back.
That
No,
wasn't a fair
man,
comeback, bro. Try that one
no,
again,
It,
bro.
it used to
That
be a
wasn't a
time
fair
no.
that
one, bro.
women. It used to be a time that women couldn't vote. It used to be a time that black folks couldn't vote. So when you're
I'm
gonna go back,
talking
I'm gonna go
recently,
back.
T Hill. You
Well,
talking about slavery days. I'm
well,
talking
you
recent.
went. Well, you went back. I wanted to go back. Just
Okay,
because you went
I
back.
can tell you.
Oh,
I can tell you this. 2-3 years
let me
ago,
tell
you can lay your CDL down anywhere, and all them people will call you for a job. Try it now.
right, because listen, it's about labor. The more listen,
What do you mean
I'm,
it's about labor? They not hiring.
let me explain to you. When you only got 100 jobs and you got 1,000 people, okay, the job can charge whatever they want. But when you only got 100 people and 1,000 jobs, the people can charge whatever they want. You see what I'm saying? You see the difference?
No, because you
See,
missing it. They're not hiring. This is what I'm telling you. Because of the
I just
economy, they not hiring.
right. That particular job is not hiring. We in a bunch of industries. You got trucking ain't the only thing you can do. If you're a one
We
trick
all
pony,
truckers.
you
We
in
not
trouble.
worried about some other industry. We all
You
truckers
can't
want to
you
solve
can't
our problems. We not worried about the computer problems. We not worried about the health, all that type of shit. We worried about what we do every day.
right. And,
You want to bring something else into the situation, talking about other people. We
oh,
not worried about them. We truck drivers. We worried about what's going on in trucking.
What you got to say, folks?
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna let them argue that out.
No, it's not
we ain't
arguing. I'm
arguing
just
nothing.
telling you the
We,
truth.
we ain't arguing nothing. We're not arguing. He just see things one way, and I see it my way. I feel
Right.
like it,
Hey, Poe, you had
if
to be
you're
here
gonna be a
from the
truck driver,
beginning. T Hill been the same way from the beginning. He ain't gonna change.
right? I don't need to change. I know how to pivot. I don't see changing and pivoting is two different things.
If you
I ain't
say it's
changing.
red,
I'm
T Hill
pivoting.
gonna say it's blue. It don't matter.
But
Well,
Tio,
there
don't
you
you
go.
all don't you,
Some
what did we
people like
talk
that
about
though,
before
K
we touch on
Jose.
trucking? What we talking
Hold
about
on.
before it's on trucking? Don't we talk about,
We t-
right?
right. Well, listen. What I'm talking about is if you one way and you in this country and you only can do one thing and it don't work, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when your
Trucking
blood
sucks
pressure?
right now, but you stayed in it.
Hold
Trucking
on.
sucks right now, but you didn't
Ho-
stay in it. So I don't
Listen
understand.
to me. I know you don't understand because this is why I'm trying to help you. When you in trucking and your blood pressure go to 180 over 200 or 180 over 150, right? And you get put out of the truck, what are you gonna do? Because
You gonna find another way to make money.
exactly. So why wait for your? Because you know trucking is unhealthy. We know this. They feed you all the unhealthy stuff. Why wait to try to learn something else while you're doing this? Something can
Why
get
you see
happen
men that's 80 years old still driving trucks?
because they don't want to do nothing else.
Okay, well,
So
what you saying?
if I'm telling you, if you know a problem, get ahead of it. You know it's bad out here. Get ahead of it.
So if
Do
you
a
ask
couple
this
of things.
80-year-old man who been driving trucks ever since he was 20 and he's still in the truck at 80, that's just what he likes. So he
Right,
understood that he had
right,
to make life
right. But you
changes
can't. But you
to be
can't
able
do
to
that
be in that
now.
truck.
You can't do that now. It's not as easy as it was. We have ELDs. We got a bunch of things that's right there blocking you. If you want to do
Is
the
you
same thing, do
crazy?
it. No, you crazy. You keep doing the
You
same thing,
don't
you're gonna
see
get the same
80-year-old
result.
men at the truck stops.
No, I
Oh
see
my
people that
God.
want it. I see people that messed up their lives that don't want to do nothing else. Then
You
that's
in
what they're gonna
denial.
get.
You just won't say, yeah, Jose, you right. I see 80-year-old men out there. You in denial. It's still old ass men out
I
there
know.
driving them trucks.
I want you to understand is that he's talking about move and shift yourself into something different, but you maneuvered and stayed in the same umbrella and maneuvered and things have worked out, right? So when you try to preach that jump out and go here and go there and get out, you kind of come
Why?
off as kind of like contradicting.
Yeah, why?
You know what I'm saying?
This a
Hey,
career.
that's what
Why?
Kale say. It's the CDL. Having a CDL is a career. I mean, I hope Poe can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? KL Shay definitely does. Having it was worth getting this bad boy. It wasn't easy getting your CDL to begin with. Do you remember? You went through 6
Exactly.
weeks to 2 months of bloodshed and tears, being away from your family and busting your ass to get your CDL.
And change your life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? CDL jobs are more plentiful than being a nurse.
Yeah.
You
Change
understand?
your life. I
Yeah,
prayed to get my CDL
so
when I
now,
got it.
now that it's a new head in office that's actually been speaking for us, people can be optimistic in 2025 and maybe going higher up into their industry. When I was trying to dispatch, it was so many cats of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 trucks just sitting, and having a fleet was a dream for them, and they was able to achieve it, but that dream was slowly going down the drain.
It's still a dream, Shay. It
You
ain't
know what I'm
over
saying?
with. It's
You know
still
what
a
I'm saying?
dream.
So in 2025, you guys have a right to change that around and get it together.
Yeah,
Go
that's what
go
I'm trying to do. I want three, four,
Trucking was the
five trucks
hustle.
my damn
Don't
self.
forget, Paul T. Hill, okay, trucking was the hustle. Trucking was for the main place for people with felons so they could go.
So,
You
hey,
think now that
listen,
you think
listen,
now trucking
listen.
officer with
Trucking
these
ain't the
felonies, he not gonna open the door more for us in our industry? Of course.
trucking ain't gonna be the only place for felons to go. They
But
could
it
go
was
be
the main
president of the United States.
it was
They
the
could go
main
be they could go be president of the United States.
And
So
you leaving out that you could get in truck and build it and then sit behind the desk and have other drivers while you get old.
I'm not leaving out anything.
Yeah,
Trucking is not a one
that's part of
trucking is not a
trucking.
one pony. Trucking is not a one trick pony. This is logistics,
Exactly.
right?
You
So
can build you a career in trucking, and when you get to a
you
certain age,
can
you can get off that truck and put
you can
younger
build
people in them trucks
you can
and
build a
still make
career
a
in
hell of
serving
an
food.
income.
I didn't listen. What are you arguing with me about that? About I didn't never say you couldn't.
No, because you
I
said
never said you
trucking,
couldn't.
people need to get out of trucking. That's what you said.
If you're gonna
People
do
need to
one
find a way
thing,
out of trucking.
if they're going to do one thing, they don't know how to pivot. They're going to just sit here and wait for somebody to be president before they make a move. We ain't doing that. I don't
You can
teach
stay
that.
in it, build it, get you 3, 4 trucks, then sit at home and have workers working for you.
Yeah, if you want to do that.
But you still in trucking. I don't understand where
Yeah,
you say, no, you should have a different way out of trucking. No, you shouldn't. If you love
you
trucking and
ain't
that's what you like to do,
you didn't
you
hear
can
what I
do that.
said.
You can stay in it and get you 3, 4 trucks and become the boss.
Right. But how are you going
And
to do
pass it
that?
down
How
to
are
your
you? I'm
kids.
asking you.
How many,
I'm asking you.
how
How
many,
are you going to
hold
do
on,
that when
hold
you're
on.
constantly?
Go ahead, Tia.
I'm I'm saying, how are you going to do that when you constantly looking at content that these people are closing their doors in the trucking company and you're not talking to them directly? You're reading a news article on them closing their doors and you don't know why. So how are you
I
going to
don't
start a
care
trucking
about
company?
them. Honestly, that's not something that I care about. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm just talking. So this
Okay,
just entertainment for me. This is not how I live my lifestyle speaking on this shit. I get out
okay,
there and grind my damn self and I know where I'm going. So this is just entertainment and I don't take entertainment that serious.
right.
And anybody that's taking entertainment that serious, you need to cut your phone off and all that shit and really get to
Well, I
work.
mean, the reason why I would take it serious is because it's a source of income, right? You're entertaining
Right.
people. We're entertaining people right now by our back and forth. And like I said, this is why I say get you a blue pair because truck drivers, they need something to listen to. They tired of listening to XM, FM, and AM radio. They want to listen to real people with real issues. So when that happens, they need to hear us. They need to be able to hear you clear. We shouldn't even be talking about this every time Shape go live and some of these other YouTubers go live and you can't hear what the hell they talking about. It's like you want to support them, but they don't. You can't hear what the hell they talking
Are you
about.
back on that again? Are you serious,
No,
Right.
bro?
I
What's
ain't.
wrong with him, Shay?
I'm not on anything. I'm
He done
talking
brought it
about
all the way back
no.
around to you.
I'm talking about the source of income. using this as a source of income. It's YouTubers out here that are using it for a source of income, and we know that. We
That's
watch
true.
them, right? We watch them. They getting paid to do whatever they do. We know they ain't making money in trucking, so they using it. It's just like a referral bonus. It's people out here that's good at it, at influencers that say, "Hey, come to my company. You can make all this money in my company." You know damn well you can't make no money at that company unless you teaming or you know the inside person where the good freight is at, or you doing a referral bonus. Because you know that we've been in trucking too long. We don't. Why we keep asking the same old questions? What company to go to? Which company pay the most? Which is this? Which is that?
Because you
Why are
want to
we
know
doing this?
why? Because companies change their rules.
No, that what
Companies change.
rules?
Yes, they
What
do. Companies
rules?
change their rules all the time.
What
They change their
rules?
hiring requirements. They change their pay. They change the freight they move all the time. Prime is a prime example. So that's why
Prime
it's
is a
always the
prime
same
example.
questions in rotation.
Prime,
The same question will
prime.
stay in rotation.
When you get over the prime, this is what you don't know, and I see it all the time. When you get over the prime, what goes on over at these companies? The company already done paid YouTube to get them to watch they trucks. Hey, when y'all get over there and y'all get into the to orientation, they tell you go ahead and open up a YouTube channel. You can make $10,000 a year extra doing YouTube. And then as soon as you go over there and you're a female, your YouTube channel take off. Bow, because you work for Prime. We know what's going on at Prime. Everybody and mama got a Prime channel. We know there ain't no money over there at Prime unless you doing YouTube or teaming. Like this is something. What rules have they changed? You ain't gonna make no money over there just driving a truck, being a regular truck driver. You got to be above average. You got to know what you're doing. And then if you 1099, you're a business. Poe know about that. Poe a whole business out there. He know where he came from.
Yeah, we listening.
But that's what I'm saying. If we're gonna be doing YouTube and we watching each other doing YouTube, I want you to get paid. Now I'm not going
Right.
out and buy all that fancy ass equipment, $1,100 for some equipment, because I don't like YouTube like that. It's not. I don't want to work. I want to sit back and chill like everybody else. I want to listen to the content. But it is what it is at that point. People
But
gonna do whatever they want to do.
sometimes, let me tell you something.
Let me
For
tell
a
you something.
person,
Let me
hey man, you gonna stop that, man. Let me tell you something. Hold on, man. Let me tell you something, though,
Go
for
ahead.
real. Now, for a person to have the initiative just to get up and start their channel, that's all I have to do. It's just like we used to watch Trickio. When Trickio would get up, start his channel, leave off the channel, and all of us would be on there running the channel for hours. So, sometimes it ain't about who the person is or what they do. They just had an initiative to start the channel, fired up, and then we take it over from there. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, but that's entertainment right there for that person just to be able to get up and start their channel up, then let everybody else come on and run the show. We appreciate that more than we
Yeah,
would say we don't give a damn about, how they sound. Cause we ain't, we gonna make our own conversation. They just
right,
give us the platform to have it.
right.
So, I appreciate somebody like Shape who come on and, you know, even though she have what she have going on or whatever you saying, she do open up for we can talk. Our phones is clear and we having conversations. So that's
Right,
all that matters to us, just like on Truck Community.
right.
When we on
They,
there, like they still do their thing, they come on,
but
open up the channel, and we just talk and keep the conversation going. You know what I'm saying?
right. But let me
So
give you a
go ahead.
let me give you some backstory about that. Okay,
Right,
when you first open up your channel and then you ask for, hey, if you like this content, if you like this type of content, please support this content by clicking the like button, subscribing, and if you like this channel enough, give or donate to get this channel going so it can grow, right? The reason why you say that is because so you can buy more equipment, better microphone, better, multimedia equipment. So you can buy that, and so you can add it back to your channel and grow your channel, because the better it is, the production, the more people come and they stay and they look and they listen and then they start to give to your channel. We see your journey. I seen Truck Community's journey, right? When I go over there, I used to give $20 just to go over there, say whatever I need to say, and leave out of there. What he do with the money, that's on him, right?
Right.
But it's like going to a bar, a fresh bar in your neighborhood, open up. They don't have no cover charge. They want you to come in and check the atmosphere out. And if you like it, you'll come back and you'll spend more money. It's a business.
So Shay doing a good enough job for us, T Hill. I don't know why you had this problem with her entertainment.
I don't have a problem. I want her to grow. Her channel should be growing. And when you grow, it ain't just by the numbers. You can't just look at the numbers.
Hold on, T Hill. She doing something that a lot of us not doing. She putting an initiative forward just to start and open it up for us to talk. So right. You got to appreciate that beyond anything first. Because if she didn't start and come on and say, okay, y'all come on, we wouldn't be on here. So just to have the energy to work, have a regular job, and still do this for us is something that you give a person a salute to. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to do this for us.
I do. Thank you very much. I ain't ripping. I'm not ripping.
She do. You know what I'm saying? For a personal. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not ripping her, other than the fact that she'll tell you what to do on your YouTube channel, and then if you try to tell her, give her some advice, it's almost like you can't give nobody some advice because they feel like they're ahead of you or above you. And, and it's like, okay, I understand that. I understand YouTube a little bit. I don't understand it fully. She may understand it way more than me, but I'm just telling her what I'm hearing is that I can't hear her, right? But I want to hear what she got to say.
That's like you giving somebody the advice to do something you ain't doing. If you don't like what she doing, you do it.
Right. I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? When you get to that point, okay, I could do it better then. This basically what you said.
No, I'm not.
If
I'm not saying I could do that better. I'm telling her.
Hold on, listen what I'm telling you. If she doing the best what she can do at the time she doing it, then let her do what she do. Let her pick up her pace as she can. But if you figure this is what you could do and you could do it better, and then that's something you should do. But don't kick the person that's doing it when you're not doing it.
I just gave you an example of it's like being in a bar.
But that's not what I'm saying. If somebody doing something that I'm not doing, I'm not going to kick them for doing it. Because if I felt I could do better than what you doing, I would do it my damn self. But I ain't going to complain about you doing something that I'm not doing.
Well, you can complain. Everybody, we should be able to complain about something if we don't like it. If we don't like something, we either can complain.
Why complain?
Move on.
Do it better. If you figure it can be done better, do it your damn self.
I hear you, but like I said, it's no different than like if she owned a bar, right? And you went in there and the drinks was horrible, right? She didn't put enough alcohol in there. Are you gonna complain, or you gonna say?
God damn it, you go open your bar, T Hill, and you do it better then. Don't come in here with that shit.
I'm talking about you, because if that be the case, I'm talking about you. You own the bar, and somebody came in there. And I would say
this is what I'm doing, and if you don't like it, get your ass out and go open your own bar.
You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct.
So you're gonna have a choice at that point. Either I'm gonna sit here and accept this shit, or I'm about to go.
you won't be in business because the business don't go off like that.
No,
Like
because
I
I
hear you
might
trying
just
to
do
say
that
that.
because in my bar. Everybody else might get good drinks, but you.
Nah, yeah. Hey, you won't add me
Shit
back as
like
a
that
customer.
happens to you
You know,
all the time.
right. The object
He
of the
going
game is
to
to
go
get
out
the
here and say my bar is fucked up, so I don't even want him in here. Let me
right,
keep giving him some
right,
bullshit to get him out of here.
right. It's,
I
right.
ain't got to make this nigga ain't paying no bills in my bar. Get your motherfucking ass out of here.
Hey,
That's
you
just
would
how
be.
business works.
I know you would be a bar that I wouldn't even rob at the end of the night because I knew you wouldn't have no money in there because nobody would buy anything. Like that's how that would work.
No, that'll just be your ass. We'll hide the money when you come in. Everything will flip around.
How we gonna talk about the
Everybody
election?
hide. Here come to here.
How we gonna talk about the election and women holding on to their pootie tang, and now we talk about my channel and what I'm not doing and all that. How we gonna do that?
That's T Hill on that shit, Shay. But I ain't known it,
Well,
but you
listen,
know.
hey, we could talk about women holding out on men and their husbands, but I think you should research that. Can a woman hold out on her husband? That's what I'm asking that because this is your subject, and if I had a question to ask, you're gonna say, "Well, I don't know nothing about that." So, I mean, what you want me to ask?
Anything you wanna ask, baby. Anything
I'm
you wanna.
I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. Can a woman hold out on a married
I
man?
heard you bring up about my channel and my views and all that type of stuff. We
No,
already talked
I
about
talked
that.
about you. I
We,
know we
we
did.
already talked about that behind the scenes. I never thought my channel would get over 1,000. I
Okay.
doubted myself, to be totally honest
All
with
right.
you.
All
You
right.
understand? And I
And
wasn't
if
I'm
trying
you
to be
asking.
think you can do better, so if you think you can do better, T Hill, sir, you go start your own goddamn channel.
She already done told me that. She already done told me that. That
oh,
don't move me. That don't move
Lord.
me. I don't work for free. I don't work for free. YouTube is a business, and the people that's running it that ain't making no money, they ain't on the losing side. They doing something. They either using YouTube for like therapy and I done heard all kind of stuff. People use YouTube for different things, but like I said, for me, I would want to make money at it. You don't have to make money at it. I'm just saying for me, that would be one of my goals to make money at it,
Right.
right? And
I
I don't
mean,
want
it's
to make money at
entertainment,
it
you
two,
know?
three
Look,
years.
look, look, T Hill. Looking for T Hill. You still causing.
I don't care that about Poe. Poe better get out here and get this money. I'm in my truck. Poe better get out here and get in that truck. He got two trucks sitting. Now, President Biden is about to leave office, and you're gonna have Trump back in there. Them two trucks shouldn't be sitting.
Yeah, I got one more video to play, y'all. We got one more video.
Your trucks are sitting, and now who you gonna blame? Because if they sit next year, you can't blame Trump. You
You
can't
sure
blame
say.
Biden. You can't blame Trump. Who the hell you gonna blame? You got to start putting the blame on yourself.
You sure can't blame nobody next year. I got one
You
more
can't.
video to play. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready to heal? Okay, Jose.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready? We
Go
got more
ahead.
to dissect about these women shaving off this 4B movement shit. Hold on. Let's go.
I think Trump's actually gonna win this fucking thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so pissed off. God damn it.
Fucking damn it!
I can't believe Trump's actually gonna win this fucking thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so pissed off. God damn it.
Fucking damn it!
I can't believe Trump's actually gonna win this fucking thing. Oh, Jesus.
Trump won, we know. Too big to rig this.
List here of all the people who said they were going to leave America if Trump wins. Where's the list?
That's the infamous tape with his crazy ass.
Let's read out all these names. There we go. Alec Baldwin, fuck off. These are the list of people who said they're going to leave the country if Trump wins. And of course, they were all lying. They're going to stay exactly where they are because they're fucking retards. Ready? Alec Baldwin, fuck off. Whoopi Goldberg, fuck off. John Legend, fuck off. Chrissy Teigen, his stupid whore wife, who's a terrible person, you can fuck off too. Rob Reiner, fuck off. Barbara Streisand hasn't had a song since 1931, you can fuck off. Cher, don't know how you're still alive, fuck off. Nancy Pelosi, insider trader, fuck off. Hillary Clinton, the most evil woman in history, fuck off. Megan Rapinoe, fuck off. Tom Hanks, fuck off. The only thing you ever did good, Tom, was play a retard. No coincidence. Amy Schumer, fuck off. AOC, fuck off. Lady Gaga, fuck off. Taylor Swift, Bill Gates, Jane Fonda, Madonna could all fuck off. Mark Ruffalo, I don't know why they chose you to be the Incredible Hulk, because you're clearly a little pussy. Fuck off. Kim Kardashian, fuck off. Bruce Springsteen can fuck off. George Clooney can fuck off. Hunter Biden, he doesn't even know what fucking day of the week it is. But he can fuck off anyway. Oprah can fuck off. Robert De Niro can fuck off. Samuel L. Jackson, I used to think you were cool, but I'm afraid you now have to fuck off. Miley Cyrus, Travis Kelce, Bobby Altoff, Rashida Tlaib, Stormy Daniels, Anthony Fauci. We don't want you here, Fauci. You're a fucking liar. All of you can fuck off. George Soros can fuck off. Diddy, oh, you didn't want Trump to win. I bet you were his fan now. You might have got pardoned. You're not going anywhere, sir. Enjoy jail. Eminem, Ellen, Sean Penn, Sharon Stone, Ashley Judd, Tommy Lee, Bryan Cranston. Imagine going from Walter White to a little liberal fucking dickhead. Fuck off. Billy Joe Armstrong can fuck off. Rob Reiner, fuck off. And Bono's going to drive his car off a cliff. You know what? If you were to tell me to make a list of the people that I would kick out.
What y'all got to say?
Where did all them people make their money at?
Entertainment, movies.
Entertainment, where at?
In movies, music.
And where at though? In the United States.
Yeah. So where the fuck are you going?
That's not true. See, this is what I said. That's not true. Those are superstars.
Oh
they made money all
Where
over.
did they get their start? Okay, let me back it up. Where did they get their start at?
I guess in America.
Okay then. So
right.
We don't give a fuck. You leave. Go. I mean, you done made all the money off the country.
Hold on. I think you overreacting to something somebody said. You never actually got video of her saying these people saying that they would leave.
Right,
he went down the list. Right. I don't get overreacted.
Them same people said that same shit before when he got elected before. And they showed a list of the same people who said the same thing the first time he got elected.
Why would you give that guy, whoever he is, 5 minutes of your time when he's saying something that was said, the first 8 years ago? Yeah, 8 years ago. That don't make any sense.
Yeah, but he went down the list. But everybody he said did say that they might leave the country if Trump wins again. That they're not going to be
right. But Trump won. Listen, Trump won. It's over with. If you need to gloat your win of the person you picked, good for you. It's like choosing a football team on Sunday, and when they win and the other team didn't win on Monday, they talk about it, and Tuesday you ain't talking about it no more.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, everybody? I heard my little brother was getting picked on.
Oh, they can't. They can't
on your little bro.
They can't work with me. None of them. They can't work with me because I'm not here making money under any administration.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking. I'm looking for Poe. Anybody see him?
Poe is at home where he should be with them two trucks.
Okay.
You got two trucks. You should be out here working. You should be out here running. Everybody else went past.
Listen to me.
I heard.
I'm going to tell you like I told T Hill. If somebody doing something, hold on. Let me tell you something, sir. I'm gonna tell you like I told him. Listen to me.
What's up, man? How you doing, man? How are you?
What's up, brother? What's up now?
What's good?
But listen to me. Just like T Hill come on here and complain, I told him, well, sir, since you complain so much, why don't you do it?
This is a complaining channel. This is a complaining channel. The channel is complaining. A doom and gloom channel. That's why I come. This
Sir,
is
why
where I
don't
come to
you
get
do it?
mine off. This is where I
So,
come to get mine off. This is
so this is
is you know what I'm saying?
this where you come to cry at? Is that what you saying?
This is the complaining channel. This is where I come
Oh
to cry
shit.
at. I don't
Oh, okay.
understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
don't come
Well,
here to teach
you
y'all how
know,
to knit. You know
it's
what I'm
starting
saying?
to affect us. It's starting to affect us, your crown on a daily basis.
But then you gotta quit having doom and gloom topics. You can't have doom and gloom topics. Cause
I
this
can't
is how I get my
topics. That's what's
therapy.
happening right now, Mr. Belvedere.
Hey, T Hill, I had to
Yeah,
pull one for Shape, T Hill. Remember, Shape
I
said,
like
hold on, Jose, let me take care of this for you. T Hill said, what?
I remember that. Yeah, got me over at P Diddy's house. I don't know do nothing with no damn baby oil. I don't know nothing about no baby oil. She
Shape
over
said,
there.
hold on, Jose, I got this for you.
Okay.
Mm,
Well,
mm, mm.
little bro, I was just checking in. Somebody said K Jose was holding you in the front, Poe was hitting you in the back. So I was
Say,
just checking in.
Oh my God.
Heard they was ganging
hey,
up on you again.
hey. Poe
Yeah.
got short arms. He ain't no way he can hit me.
He got
Poe
he got one of them
got,
baby arms, huh? He got
he
that
got
baby arm.
baby arms. He got baby arms. He can't hit me. K
Oh my
Jose,
God.
bulldogs me with a, you know what I'm saying? He'll close hang me. Cause
Uh-huh.
if I try to run up out of there, he gonna just close hang me with the, you know what I'm saying? Or stick his foot out and trip me
Hey,
on the way
hey,
out.
hey. And then I heard Shape saying, he over there, he over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Shape gonna
Yeah.
point him out.
She doing a YSL. You know what I'm saying? She doing a YSL
Yeah.
crew. You know what I'm saying? We already know what she doing. She up there doing a YSL.
I said, man, somebody sent me a text. They said 8:30, man. They ganging up on your little brother, man. I said, who?
Early in the
I said, well, let me
morning,
get. I said,
man.
let me put my boot. I said, let me put my boots on and get out there, man. Damn it, man. They said they
You
putting
know I
rocks
like
all over
doing
his
this.
head, man.
I'm trying to get truck drivers down to what's
I
the name of,
appreciate
man.
it. I
You
appreciate
know,
that. Yeah,
if you out here working, I'm out here trying to entertain you and get you down the road.
and you're
Um,
doing a good job. You're doing a good
I'm,
job.
T
I'm
Hill
trying to
kicking
keep
this
you.
regular, believe that.
Cause you know
I
what I'm
don't give
saying.
a damn
We
what you say. He got something against it.
nah, I ain't got nothing
He
against
ain't
it.
never changed.
Well,
Mm-mm.
y'all keep
What
it
you say?
going.
What you say? No, that's
Keep
not
it
how this
going.
shit goes.
I'll catch the
Oh my
replay tonight.
God.
Y'all keep it up. Y'all keep it up.
Okay,
Oh my God.
All
okay,
right.
Oh my God.
all right. Be safe.
All right, brother. Later.
All right, boo. Thank you for stopping in. Now, what did Dirty Rogue say? Because I didn't even catch all of it. He only came in for a short minute.
He just came in to check on me. He
Oh, yeah,
seen Poe
they do
Poe
gang
and
up. You know
the
what? You
gang
and
up on.
O'Shea get gang up on often. It's a real
Hmm?
habit going on. You
I
know what
don't
I'm
know
saying?
what's going
Gang
on.
up on you and my boy down here. They do it
Mm,
all the time. They do it all the time. What y'all be doing behind my back?
mm.
What you talking about, Shay? Hold
They
on, Shape. I got you. Let me handle this, Shape. I got you. Hold on. What you say, T Hill? I seen you at the Diddy party with the baby
oh,
nigga.
little boy, she hit me with that. I said, "Damn, where the hell that come from?" Mm.
Hey, she
It's
caught
a,
us both off guard with
I
that shit.
know, I know. She got me good with that one.
Shape was on one. I don't know what you struck
I
a
know.
nerve with her on that one, but she
I
said,
don't
"Hold
know.
on,
I
nigga,
don't know.
I
I
got this,
know.
Jose. Hold on." I said, "Oh shit."
I want to say something. I love both of you. Thank y'all so much for the
Yeah.
space. I really do mean it. Yeah, but I really do
T
mean it.
Hill
It
keep
means a lot.
fucking with her videos.
It means a lot. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot.
Oh yeah.
And stop fussing about my damn sound because I'm already trying to do things about my sound. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I'll try again soon. You feel what I'm saying? I'll try again soon.
Hey, listen, Shape, I appreciate you just like I told T Hill, just because you had an initiative to start this shit. That's just something a lot of us
I
don't
mean,
do.
I mean, I like that. I try to keep the conversations where it's intriguing and that y'all can take interest in things that affect us and things that's relatable and real. You know, I call a lot of hate when I talk about the pornography thing, but a lot of truckers watch pornography. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, you
For
know, I try
you
to
to have a job, a full-time job, work like you work, and still get up on YouTube and I'm going live, y'all. A lot of us won't have the energy to do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So shit, I appreciate you doing it. I try to get T Hill to understand that
going to
woman is doing,
206.
huh?
Mhm.
What you say to what you say to you? What you
He
say to
said something about 206. He probably getting fuel.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
But
yeah.
getting. No, I'm going.
I
I'm
was
backing
checking
up
it
to the
and
dock.
I was checking it and not getting out this place. If y'all, y'all gotta forgive me throughout the live, but you know, my brother T and KL Shay kept it going. I wanted to give y'all an update about my putt putt before I let y'all go. My little putt
right.
putt, she hanging on in. She hanging on
Shit,
in.
I told you that car gonna last you as long as you get any other car, and it's still gonna outlast your new car. That
Yeah,
car could get 350,000, 400,000 miles, man. Shit, I know
yeah,
somebody who had a Toyota Avalon that ran and he had 350,000 miles on it and it ran like it was new. And he
yeah.
said he had nice ass Mercedes and all that type of shit, Range Rovers, but guess what his everyday car was? That goddamn Toyota, the Avalon. He
Avalon, yeah,
said, Keith, he said, Keith, I make sure I get another one.
yeah.
This is my
I had a
runaround,
few
my
of y'all hit me
business
up.
car.
You know, I had a couple of DMs that made fun of me about me having a little cash, little putt putt, but I had people say, you know, how you check in about your little car. So here you go. It's running. It's parked right here at the job right now. I just showed it to you on live. It's
Shit,
purring.
that car gonna run out.
It's
That
purring.
car gonna outlast everybody car.
It's purring. It's going down the highway. You know what I'm saying? I saw a
Yeah,
Tesla. I saw a brand new Tesla broken down on the side of the highway on 99 this morning. Brand new. Yeah, the tags are still on it. You know what I'm saying? I say,
yeah.
damn, that's a brand new Tesla car. Brand spanking new. You know what I'm saying?
Watch what I tell you. How long that? All you gotta do is keep the oil change in that car, and watch how long it lasts you. You gonna get another new car and still have that one if you decide to put that one to the side and just use that as your grocery getter. You know what I'm saying? Just go to the grocery store in that one.
Yeah.
But bring out your new car on Sunday or when you the weekends. Okay, let me go get in my showstopper.
Yeah.
But Monday through Friday, this is my little work car right here. You know.
You know? Yeah, for
So
sure.
while you building up your life, you build it up the correct way. You know, always have your little what they call it, your scraping and scrambler. That's your little scraping and scrambler right there. Then you know you build up to the next one. That's paid for. You can put that to the side. While you scraping and scrambling.
I can't get out this little mud spin I'm in, y'all. Hold up. I can't move my truck. I can't move my little truck. I can't move my truck, fam. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Who parked here in this mud like this here? I can't move my truck. I'm in a mudslide. Oh my God.
What you
That's
mean you in a mudslide? Y'all ain't got the differential lock shit on that truck?
I'm looking at. I got the axe pin. Let me see. I see a difference. I got the axe pin. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we at. I know who the hell parked in the damn mud like that. You know damn well this place is slanted. That's why people are like Pete on day cabs. Day cabs don't have as much power as a full sleeper truck. We out now. But
Oh yeah.
uh, but going into 2025, I'm optimistic to stay in trucking. I told y'all I
Me
want
too,
to stay in
Shay.
trucking. I want to stay in trucking, but I'm just gonna tell y'all I might go back to dispatching and being a broker next year. It's a
I
thought. I'm
hope
not
you
saying
do,
I'm
cause
gonna
I
do it.
want 3 trucks next year. That's my goal. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but
You
I
better
Yeah.
try to
not
tell
be getting no.
people.
You better not get no trucks to let them sit. If you get
I
trucks,
mean, I'm
they got
just
to be
sitting
He
waiting
working,
already
for.
bro.
got
I'm
2 up
waiting
right
for
now. Just
fucking.
sitting.
I'm waiting for. I was waiting. You know, shit, man. You know what about trucking, man? You got to be able to just relax and chill sometimes.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? You got to take
you
time
have
off.
4 years. You have 4 years to chill. Now, if you ain't chilling in 4 years, you got 2 more months to chill. You chill the end of November, December, and
Man,
then
shit.
in January you got to get back with it. I'm
I'm
telling you,
finna
if
get
you
back to
don't,
work now.
your opportunity is gonna come, and other people is gonna seize the moment on the opportunity because you have the knowledge. You guys have knowledge in trucking that should put you up ahead of somebody who just asked. It was a guy who asked me the other day about me putting fuel in my reefer. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm putting fuel in
Right.
this." Right? He said, "Oh man, I didn't know that thing took fuel." So yeah, it ain't, it's a motor. It ain't gonna run on its own. This is a fuel tank for it,
But
right?
just
And he
like you
brand
were
new
saying
driver.
before, T-Hill, let me explain something. Just like you were saying before. Sometimes, you have to take a break from trucking, get off the road, lose the weight, and you know what I'm saying, get ready to go back at it. Because trucking
Right.
sometimes is not that healthy. And if you stay out there over the road, like I did for 2 years, you gain weight. So I
Hmm.
take off 2, 3 months to lose weight, get my mind back right. So when I go back out there, I got a different mindset because I done
Hmm.
lost weight and I know what to, keep. I done made my body understand, let's eat this now, and this is what's working. So
Right.
sometimes you have to get off the road, sit back for a minute, lose that weight, get yourself back in order, get your mind right, then go back out and tackle it hard again. And then have a goal when you tackle it again. And that's how you deal with trucking. You just can't whoop yourself and keep whooping yourself and keep whooping yourself because trucking will take a toll on you. You know what I'm saying? So
It most
sometimes you
definitely
got to
will.
take a
Well,
break.
trucking will take a toll on you, OTR. The key thing for me, y'all, is get staying in trucking and keeping my life together. That's gonna be the focus
Yeah,
2025. Finding something in
right.
trucking that works, that's profitable, that I still have to work at. You know what I'm saying? Even if I become a broker, if I still got to sit at my desk for 14 hours a day, as long as I'm still at home. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So now that we have somebody in office that actually has been paying attention to our industry, anything's possible. Anything's possible. People are going crazy about Trump, but don't you know Trump is for the person that's trying to build themselves up? Y'all keep forgetting that. That's the biggest
And
thing
that's
about
what I
Trump, and
like
y'all keep
about
Who
forgetting that.
trucking, Shay.
who
You know
forget
what I like about
who was
trucking, Shay?
y'all?
Hold on, T Hill. You know one thing
Mhm.
I like about trucking, you could get in there when you working hard, buy you a truck and set it to the side and take a break and decide you want to go back and start making money. That's one thing you could do with trucking. You know what I'm saying? You could build up to get you some shit and set it to the side. And then say, okay, I'm ready to go back to work. And you ain't gotta ask nobody to go back to work. You could just go back to fucking work. You know what I'm saying? That's the part of trucking that we really work hard to get to and appreciate, where we don't have nobody to tell us what our ceiling is or what our cap is or what we can achieve. Because if we work, we can achieve whatever dream we have. And we're gonna work
I
for it
agree.
and we're gonna get it.
I agree.
So yeah,
I
so that's
agree.
one
The
thing
only
that
thing
I
I would
really
add,
like about trucking. Huh?
the only thing I would add is because I don't want no ceiling, right? But I
Right,
would like to at least have a floor. Because if you out here working, you shouldn't be out here working for free.
right.
You should at least have a floor. So that should be a minimum of what you get paid out here to work.
Well, see, the advantage of that is when you got a truck paid off.
No, I'm talking about
Now
any truck
everything
driver.
is a bonus.
I'm talking about any and all truck drivers. We should at
Right.
least have a floor. We should at least have a minimum wage of what you're gonna pay a truck driver.
I
That's
have to think
what
about that.
that's what we're shooting for next
See?
year. That the $1.90 shit that was okay this year is not okay for y'all next year. I feel that the minimum that a trucker should be paid if they had their own equipment is $2.25.
It shouldn't
We
be no
just
more of
done.
this. I'm gonna tell you this, okay, Jose. It shouldn't be no more of this. We're gonna get them 2 hours for free in the beginning and 2 hours free at the end.
Right.
The word free isn't free. You gotta pay me. But what CDL means to me, pay me.
Hmm.
Well, at my age, how I look at trucking, T Hill, I look at trucking as what the people that work 30, 40 years when they retire, I look at trucking as I have to work hard now to have my retirement plan. And my retirement plan would be trucks. And I could put people in trucks and still be able to get an income. That's one plan that I plan on having. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's not a lot of jobs unless you don't work 30, 40 years that you can retire from. So most of us haven't worked 30, 40 years at a job to be able to retire. So you better have some type of plan. And so that's my plan. So, I takes my time with it because I know, I'm it's going to have to go for the rest of my life, maybe 10, 15 more years.
But y'all
So
see
I
what
have to
See,
build
see, see,
accordingly.
that
but
go
y'all,
Poe again. See,
but
Poe is like this. Poe gonna say some stuff that ain't got nothing to do with what the hell I said, cause he heard the word free, right? And I was talking about truck drivers. Truck drivers don't get free shipping, fool. The customer do. So where you get this? What about free shipping? You can get free shipping. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm talking about a truck driver getting minimum wage. How does that got anything to do with free shipping? Type it in the chat. I'll come up on the channel and explain to me what free shipping got anything to do. Because it ain't got nothing to do with giving a guy detention after 2 hours. Let him sit there for free for 2 hours on the front end and 2 hours free on the back end. 4 hours free a day.
I would like
That's what I'm
trucking to
talking
be
about.
just like they do regular jobs. I wish Trump say, okay, anything over 8 hours, you should be paid overtime somehow.
There you go. There you go. Now you talking, Shay. Now you're talking, Jose. That's what I'm talking about. But he ain't
Yeah,
gonna know unless you tell him. He ain't gonna know that. He ain't gonna know no shit like that unless you go and tell him. Right? Make a video or something about it and say, hey, I wish we could get 8 hours. A pay overtime pay a time and a half after 8 hours.
right.
You see what I'm saying?
And it's not asking for a lot. That's just a little bit compared to what we do, but that would make a lot of us happy too, because it shows on our driving how many hours we done work. So it's easy to calculate.
Well, yeah, it's easy to calculate on duty. You got driving time, and then you got on duty time where you still working.
Right,
And if you under a load, even though you off duty, you really on duty, right? Even though you off
right,
duty, you still in the truck. That's at work, right? You ain't at home. You in the
right,
truck. So if they come up to you and say, "Hey, I need you to move that truck," you gonna get up, turn the key on, start it up, and move.
right. I think that would make so many truckers happy if after 8 hours of driving, it would have to just be 8 hours of driving. Anything after that is overtime, just like a regular job. Because you allow so many hours. You know what I'm saying? You know how the clocks work.
Right.
So them
I'm,
extra
I'm,
three
I'm,
hours would be overtime.
I'm hoping
What
that's a
you say,
complete.
Shay?
I'm hoping that's a complete restructure of the trucking period. Like y'all know, I work for U.S. Express or Walmart. I walk right past truckers to do the same thing, and they get paid $200 more a day than me. You know how frustrating that is.
Yeah.
The one thing that was paying me money per day, they took that in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks,
Well,
because
that's just life, Shay. But let me tell you something. I guarantee
no,
you.
no, no, no,
I
no.
guarantee.
I feel
Hold
like
on. Go ahead.
if we doing the same thing, we should all get the same pay. Do you understand?
No, but it's what you know. It's what you know, Shape. It's just like it's probably real money millionaires who doing something every day that they know how to do that the average man don't know how to do. And it's probably something simple that they sit back and say, we only learned this when we got so many millions of dollars. And now they showed us how we could do this one thing that if the average man knew how to do it, they could get that money too. But It comes with, just shit that you know. There's certain things we don't know. And that's why you going through what you go through, because it's something that you didn't know. That whoever making more money than you, they know. So they found that lane to go down so they could get more money than
We
you.
all in the know, but it's just that we need to get after the big wigs and these companies and put legislation in place where we stop getting fucked over as drivers.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm talking
agree
about the
1000%. We
I'm
need to
talking
talk to these legislators to get us some more money.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, if we work for a big company like Walmart, why not all drivers, contractor or direct, can get the same pay? The freight is the same.
Uh-oh.
The Walmart drivers
Uh-oh.
don't do nothing different more than what I do on a daily basis. Why are we
Uh-oh.
allowing brokers that don't even live in the country to delegate in our industry and take
Uh-oh.
away from the pot?
Uh-oh. Sound like you got some issues you need to be taking to Mr. Cheeto.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, that's something right there. They don't even
Sound like
shit. You
you
got
need to be
Russians
taking
taking
them.
over. You got Russians taking over the country too. Shit,
Yeah, that big
they
time.
taking over
When I was
trucking.
dispatching, y'all remember? I should go back in my email and pull up all them Russian numbers that was emailing me. I know Russians
Yeah,
that wasn't even here in our industry taking money. So I'm only gonna pay. I only shoot for $1.12 a mile. I'm only gonna pay you $50 for loads you find me. What?
yeah.
And the loads are starting. This was like flatbed freight, reefer freight, and they was taking it for $1.12.
I
That
worked
was,
for 2 or 3 Russian companies. Man, I couldn't stand neither one of them.
you know what I'm saying? So that's what
I
I'm saying.
went to their office in Chicago. Don't you know they had about 200 trucks out there? Lease
Yeah.
to own, buy, sell, rent, company drivers. They had a warehouse with about 25 fucking mechanics in there and 25 bays. And
Okay.
they had all them trucks in bays just working on them, fixing on
Mm.
But I'm just saying, now that he's in office, I hopefully he pays attention to us. YRC, those people are still hurting. Those guys are not getting the same pay when they went to UPS or FedEx Express. They pay went down. You know what I'm saying? You know, those cats that was making $30 an hour, they not making that at UPS Express and FedEx.
But I'm with T Hill on that shape. Like T Hill said, just put your head down and go to work. You can't be worried about what nobody else doing. You
That's
got to
Hey,
just
get
Shay.
out there and work. That's
that's
just bottom line.
the problem. We can't
Hey,
just keep
Shay.
putting our heads down. We're doing that
Hey,
already. We already putting our
hey,
heads
Shay.
down.
Shay World. If you want Walmart pay, you're going to have to work for Walmart.
No, I'm just
It's
speaking in
just
general.
that I know
I'm just
that, but
speaking
you
in
said I know, but you said working for U.S. Express and you doing the same thing as Walmart. You're not going to get what their drivers get unless you work for them. That's just how it works. They're a contractor for Walmart. You're not going to make what those drivers make unless you work for Walmart direct.
but I'm saying that needs to be changed. We can still get
No,
the
who's
same
going to
pay.
change that? It doesn't work that way.
Why can't it be? Why
Legislation,
can't it go that
leg-
way?
legislation is not going to change that because now you're talking about a free market now. You see what I'm saying? U.S. Express bids for that freight from Walmart. They accepted that, and you accepted working for U.S. Express.
I tried to explain that earlier. When you
That's
only
just
got
how
a
it
hundred
works.
jobs, when you got 100 jobs and you got 1,000 workers, the employers can tell you how much they want for those 100 jobs because you got 1,000 people trying to get it. Now, when it's reversed and you got 1,000 jobs and you got 100 employees, then the employers for those 1,000 jobs, they're trying to compete to get you to fill their spot. So they're going to pay you more. But I don't know if they understand it. Maybe I need to draw it like on a board or something so you can kind of understand. It's almost like supply and demand. When you got an overabundance of something, it's going to go for cheap. When you ain't got a whole lot of something, you only got
It's
one or
going to
two or
get more
something,
expensive. Yeah,
it's going to get more expensive.
that's just
And
the
I
way
mean,
it works.
that's just the way it works.
And when Walmart gets slow, you ain't going to have no work over there at U.S. Express, at least not pulling Walmart freight, because their drivers are going to work first.
Right.
Can you imagine this? All of us truckers got our own trucks. We truck drivers, and we can't even build one big ass company.
They trying it now with Swift and England. Swift and England trying it now. They're trying to put their companies together.
I didn't say Swift in England. I said us.
I'm saying they're trying it now, right? We can do that. We
Who
can try to
trying
come
it?
together. Swift and England.
Yeah, that's
Swift,
what I'm talking about. Us coming
right,
together as
right,
black drivers, truck drivers, and we probably
man.
got over 100 trucks.
Listen, if I put my company with somebody else, I want you to work as hard. I wouldn't want my company to go with work with Poe. Poe don't go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he don't want to work, why would I want to take my company that work hard every day and put it with his and bring him up?
Well, what we would do is say, Pope, we know you got your trucks on with our company. Let's put us some younger drivers in there, Poe, and let them go to work and you get paid. Let's figure
Right.
out a way we could do this.
What I'm saying is, why can't that be changed if we're doing the exact same thing? And it's not just here; it's with a lot of companies that's cutting off the fat and
We
throwing
trying to
it
get
on.
on the better page now, Shay. We trying to build our own industry.
How you gonna do that?
You just gonna be a slave, Shay. We
We're not gonna be.
understand.
You're not gonna be
You
at all.
arguing about your slave
That's not
wages. We trying to
gonna
build
change.
a
Keep
company.
putting your head down. Keep putting your head down. Nothing's gonna change.
I mean, long as you a slave, no matter what, you never gonna be happy. I don't give a damn what they give you, because they always gonna get the lion's share of the motherfucking money. And you gonna always say, oh no, I gotta work my whole goddamn life. And they gonna keep saying it is what it is. You gonna be 20 more years down the line talking about, oh, I'm still not happy with this shit. And they gonna say, well, you still here, we done gave you a turkey on the Thanksgiving and all types of shit. Now what you complaining about?
Oh Lord.
That's until you own the business. You can't complain about the work until you own it. You think they're gonna give you enough where you don't have to work for them? Think of what you said. I want y'all to give me enough where I don't gotta work for y'all. That shit ain't gonna never happen.
That's what I said. It's about labor. They only gonna give you enough just to get by.
Oh Lord.
You
They
ain't
only gonna
looking
give
at
you
the
enough
big
just to
picture,
get by.
Shay. They ain't gonna never make you happy.
Yes, slave.
We start making them happy, they ain't gonna want to do shit. We can't keep them. We
They're gonna
gave them
open up
too
the
much.
floor gates. If they start making us happy, we're gonna stop working, and they're gonna have to open up them floodgates and bring people in with less. I'm telling you,
Exactly.
that's what's gonna happen, and it don't matter who
That
in
might
there.
be what's happening now.
It might be
That might have been what they had up their sleeve from the beginning.
that.
All right, we've been giving these niggas and everybody too much goddamn money. Let's bring us over a whole nother country.
Right.
Let's start them niggas out now.
That's why they try to condition us for holidays and stuff to buy stuff and spend our money. And you spend all your, and Christmas is coming. You'll spend your whole check trying to buy stuff and won't have no more money. He said, well, I'll get it back first of the year. I'm going to go back to work and start back working again. They happy as hell.
I think y'all might be cooking now.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
They about to shut
don't
the
know
channel
shit.
down. Say you cooking too much now. Y'all getting smart. Hold on, shut this shit down.
Yeah, shut it down. We
Them niggas trying to get smart on us. We need that jibber jabber shit they be talking. We don't need them to get smart.
You gotta treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go buy
certain shit you shouldn't expose.
Go buy an $80,000 car. Hey, if your car costs $80,000, would you buy that car?
A lot of our people haven't been talked about business and credit though. That's our problem. That's why these trucking companies get us at this lease purchase shit. We have not been talked
I ain't
about
leasing no
business
truck.
credit. We never was talked about financial literacy in our households.
Well, we
So
got to start. If you know about it, you start.
We got that CDL, we was accomplished, and we ran with it. We ain't asked for
You
help.
could do the same
We
shit,
just
Shay.
died. We just died.
Let me tell you something. I know a man that used to have about 100, 200 houses, right? He said, I let people move in the house. They need work. The houses need work. I tell them I'm going to knock off all this and that for them, off they rent all this and that. They get in there, they fix up the houses, paint them. They do all that for me. Then in 6 months, they can't pay their rent, their ass out of there. Now, they done did all this shit for me. Same thing, truck. I'm going to give you this truck. You fix the bitch up, do what you got to do. Once you miss your payments, I'm taking the truck back. When you done fixed the bitch up, did all this and that, it's just how it works. You just got to figure out, okay, I see how they doing this shit. Just by somebody being happy and saying, yeah, this is mine, this is mine. And they making payments, they fixing it up. And then when they go through hard times, they lose it and they go back to the man. And he do it with the next fool and the next fool. And he just sitting back smoking cigars. You got to get yourself to that point and figure out how that shit works. And I was sitting back looking at this $1 million man telling me that shit and showing me how it worked. And I was like, ain't this a bitch? I was one of the fools who got all them properties from him and lost all that shit. He was like, thank you, sir. I was like, damn, this how this shit work. Because 10, 20 years is a long time to keep paying on something.
Yep.
You're going to be strong for the first year or two, maybe. When you get in that 6, 7 goddamn year, hold on, goddamn it.
You be telling yourself you doing shit. My first year.
What you say?
I say you be telling yourself you doing shit and you the man. All that type of shit. Think you did shit.
Right. You just want the title. I'm the man. This is my shit. I'm the man. I'm the man. Yeah, you the man. Go ahead. Flex and tell everybody you the man. Show them how you the man, all that shit. Once you get that shit up under your cap and start understanding that shit, you be on a different level.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, let them have all the energy and the joy and tell everybody this and that. They fixing shit, they doing this and that, talking about they happy to own this house, all that. Just wait them out. 3-4 years when shit get rough.
You know what's happening though now, but all races, a lot of people that bought houses, they said they sick of it now. They bought homes.
Yeah.
They sick of it now. They said everybody go back to rent. Don't fix up nothing.
That's what I'm telling you, but this is how the game play.
Which I think is crazy. I'd rather own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could own. I mean, that's the game. You know what I'm saying? You just got to stick in it till you can own some shit.
Yeah.
Free and clear under your goddamn name. Then you let somebody get in there and say they own it, but you got the paperwork and you really the owner behind it, but they fixing it and doing all that shit and you just, okay, just make sure you got my goddamn money. I don't give a fuck. You can do all that. Make sure at the end of the month you got my goddamn money. That's the point I'm trying to get to, where we get to that point. We own all this shit. We ain't talking about we own nobody.
Yeah.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah. A lot of people don't want to own no more though. That's the new way.
That's the American dream. Now you gotta get you some land somewhere that's off the beat, like you was look. What happened to the little property you was looking at 500 down? You just said forget about it.
No, it's still available. It's still available. It's still in my preview. It's still in my preview. It's still available. It's still for sale. Yes, sir. It's still in my preview.
See, that shit you could be working on. 500 down, get you a little property.
You could have been there, but
money too.
you in the back of the store buying used goods. Don't nobody want. You could have bought you some
Right,
land.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You
But
can't sacrifice that
I, I ain't,
$500 grocery bill, TDL, for
I ain't the
$500
one to
cash.
talk.
It's $500 down, 200 a month. That's another bill. So right now, I don't want to add on
Then
another bill for myself.
you got another bill. Being in the back of the store buying stuff that don't nobody want is a bill.
I buy stuff that's needed, like kitchen utensils and seasonings and stuff that I like to do. I like to cook and all that kind of
You
stuff.
you only need 2 seasonings. There's only 2 seasonings you need: salt and pepper. You don't need whatever the hell else you putting in these daggone chicken wings and on that pork loin. I don't know what that salt and pepper. That's it. I don't know what the hell you got going on.
Oh my God! Only a lonely man. Only a old lonely man to say something like that. Only a old lonely man will say something like
No,
you
I'm
talking
gonna
to
tell
a
you what
woman.
you could do, Shay. You could have got that property, and you saying it's $200 a month, and then you put it out for rent for $500 a month. Let somebody go up there and do what they do.
Yeah, because I show
Well,
need another place.
it's an empty piece of land though. Ain't no house on it.
Right, you can park a truck on it. You can put a piece of equipment on it. You can park trucks on it. You can put a tool, those cargo things on there for tools, holding tools, some cargo ship containers. You can put all that. You can put anything on there. It's your land. Hell, you can
Yeah.
plant a
Yeah.
garden. You can plant a garden on it and go up there and garden
No,
every
you
month.
don't got to do shit. You could just keep it and pay the $200 a month, and charge somebody 500 or 1,000, whatever you want to charge them.
There you go.
Now you got extra income.
Yep.
I mean,
Make you
you
some
should be
tomato
thinking
plants.
about shit like that. Like, damn, it's only
Yeah.
if I grab it, I only got to worry about 200, but I could put it out there for about 5. Now you getting extra money every month. That shit adds up, and that's
Hell.
how you gotta look at situations like that.
Hey. Hey, K. Jose. If she got
Yeah.
enough of it, if she got enough of it, we could put some wacky tobacco on that damn land. You know what I'm saying? Grow some
I'm
tobacco.
not talking with you, T Hill. You're not getting me in prison. That shit is still against the law, nigga. That sounds good, nigga. Sound real good.
Grow you some reefer nuts. Let me find out.
Yeah, he
You
trying
the
to get us
weed
locked
man.
up.
Let me find out Mr. Belvedere the weed man. Come on.
Yeah, he
I
talking about
can't
making
see
a
it.
farm up on there.
Yeah.
If you
Hey,
gonna be a
that's
farmer,
the
ain't
way to
no
go,
need to
T
go
Hill.
halfway.
Hey, T Hill. That's the real way to go. If you willing to sacrifice, if they say, okay, it's your lucky day. This shit ain't
Y'all see
legal,
what?
nigga.
Y'all see
If
on
you
the
gonna be a
screen?
farmer, yeah.
Y'all see on
If
the
you,
screen?
yeah, I see it.
It's one of the ones I've been having my eyes on though. It's in
I
Houston
don't
right
know
there.
what city is that? Tomball.
No.
That sound
Combo.
like a sundown city. It looked like a
No,
sundown house. Yeah,
it's not a sundown house.
that look like
It's
a
not.
sundown house.
It's not a sun. It's very nice on the inside, actually. It's 3 bedroom, 2 bath, front and backyard. It has a
Did you look at the
carport.
neighbors though? Did you look at the
Yeah, black.
neighbors?
Yeah. Tom Ball is mostly black. Tom Ball is mostly black.
Oh.
Tom Ball, Richmond is mostly black.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
But
might
this
be
one
all
I
right
have,
then. 200,000.
yeah, I've been having my eyes on it.
Three bed, 2 bath. Yep.
Yeah, I've had my eyes on it. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. KO say, but 200K, $200 more what I pay now for rent. As far as
Right.
mortgage goes, mortgage,
Right.
insurance, you
Right.
know what
And
I'm
you
saying? So
and what you do is you put somebody in there with you, and y'all split it down the middle. You know what I'm saying? 750 a piece, or eight. You know what I'm saying? 800 a piece. You see
Shape
what I'm
ain't trying
saying?
to have nobody with her.
Well, It's gonna take her longer. It'll take you 30 years to pay that off. I'm talking about 15 years.
no. What you can do, you can Airbnb your room out in your own house. You know that you can
Nah,
Airbnb one of
ain't
your
no,
rooms out.
that ain't nobody gonna Airbnb while you in there.
Why
Nah,
I
you
not?
don't
need to
know.
Airbnb the
The
whole
whole house,
goddamn house.
the whole
Yeah,
house.
you
Ain't
got
nobody
to
gonna
Airbnb.
Airbnb.
Yeah,
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna
that's
Airbnb
true,
while
T
you in
Hill.
there. Ain't nobody gonna go in there. You be in there
I
getting the
don't
head
know.
all
She a
kind of
woman,
noises.
They
T Hill.
can
She
all the
might be.
time.
Hold
They
on,
can
T
all
Hill.
the
Hold on.
time.
Hold
They
on.
can all the
Hold
time. I
on,
see it
T
in
Hill.
Houston
Hold
all the
on,
time.
T Hill. She
Uh-oh.
might be able to get away with the bed and breakfast, T Hill.
Okay.
Yeah, I can cook breakfast in the morning. They can have breakfast and lunch made for me out on the table,
Yeah.
and I can rent out one of my rooms out. You know what I'm saying? It's already getting done in Houston already. People
You
already
could
renting
do the
out one of their
bed and
rooms out.
breakfast. You could do that if you trust people.
Hmm. I don't trust
I can
nobody.
run
Not
a,
nobody
you can
in
run a
Houston.
background check.
Definitely not
You
nobody in Houston.
gonna get out my city. You can't stand my city, bro. My city ain't did
Mm-mm.
nothing to you.
Your
Mm-mm.
city done took over the whole goddamn country with that age shit, Shay.
Mm-mm. So you got to decon after everybody. Decon,
Oh my
decon,
God.
decon. Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
see that
no.
everywhere. I say, how did Houston got the highest population of AIDS and HIV? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
Houston
yeah.
bad,
Why you
Shay.
bring that? Why you bring that house up? That's too much. On
That's in
Carolina,
Cincinnati. That's
I,
Cincinnati. What are you talking
that's too
about?
much. That's too
That's
much.
Cincinnati. That's nice, bro. That's
Nah, that
nice.
ain't
That's in
nice.
your neck of the woods. That's in your neck of
Nah,
the woods.
that's on Carolina. I know where that's at. That ain't good. Whatever's going on right there, I wouldn't buy that house.
You
Them
Shit.
shouldn't be
houses sold
trying to
for
buy
100 grand,
no single
180.
family house. You need to be trying to buy land like you was talking
Yeah.
about in the first
At that
place.
at that anything above 250 in Cincinnati should be a multi family house, not
But
a
that was
single.
nice. That's nice. Go look at that online. Go look at it
I'm
on
looking at the
Realtor Wall.
outside. I'm looking at the outside. Looking like Home Depot
Yeah.
stood up there and did the railing.
No,
Like, you know what I'm
no,
saying?
no, no. It's nice. Go look at that
Your
damn
your
thing.
your
Go look
railing
at it to
shouldn't be
you.
no 2x8s. You know what I'm saying? Your railing shouldn't be 2x8s.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
Home
Ain't
nice.
Depot
nobody
railing.
trying to live
It's
around
nice.
people like that, Shape. I don't know why you want to live around people that close like that.
Yeah, them houses that's too much. 280 for the house. You can see the house next to it in the damn picture. That's crazy.
Exactly. You
Mm-mm.
gonna be
Ain't
mad
no.
as shit.
Yeah,
What's
you
up,
don't
Mr.
want
Love
that.
Door Close? How you, baby? Don't do they get happy ended after breakfast? No, happy ended.
Yeah, in Houston they probably do. In Houston they do. You-
Look
In,
at
in, in Cincinnati you ain't. In Cincinnati they're gonna empty the rest of your pockets out. You gonna come and you gonna wake up and your pockets gonna be empty in Cincinnati. So you don't want that in
Oh,
Cincinnati,
God.
especially in Carolina. Especially in
We
Carolina.
try to get you locked up, Shay. You running the whorehouse.
Oh my God. Oh my God,
You
Mr.
done
Left Out
started a
Close.
brothel,
Look at that.
Mhm.
Nah, they don't get no happy ending there. They don't get no happy ending after the breakfast.
huh? Ain't no brothel, huh?
Oh my God. How you doing,
They
boo?
done lock
Nice
Shape
to
up.
see
She
you.
started running the brothel.
Yeah, she got to do what she got to do. She got to do
But
what she got
no,
to do.
but no,
Yeah,
you can do your room in your house on Airbnb. You can. If you don't
I,
know it, you
I,
can.
hey, hey,
You
good,
have
good
to have
luck.
a separate interest, Shape, to do some shit like that.
Hmm. You need a
I think
multi-family. I would do a
no, no,
do it like with a multi-family, but not no single family.
there's a side door with a lock to it. You know what I'm saying? I can put a lock to it on there.
If you looking
So,
at a house, try to get you a house with an in-law suite if you looking at some shit like that. And then
yeah.
you could just rent out that in-law suite, you know what I'm saying, with that bed and
But
breakfast, whatever shit you want to do.
this is a nice ass what's called, well, I wanted to tell y'all I want to hold it to next year, but I want to get into some other things next year that's gonna be outside of trucking. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Right,
like
right,
my boy K O'Shea had me on some food recipes. Now I love to cook. You know what I'm saying? So it may be
right.
into the food industry, maybe in the food industry just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you gave me a lot of
Yeah,
bright ideas, bro. You gave me a lot of bright ideas, a lot of. And I'm walking around, I see all these restaurants that's open, like the salad to go shit that they be having here. That shit don't ever have no line to it, but it's six of them across Houston. I said, how the hell they
right.
staying open and they don't make no real money? So I think with my cooking skills and how I push, I think I can make some things happen.
Yeah.
I really think I can. You know what I'm saying?
If
So my
you want to
boy,
do the rest, I know a person shaped that started with a fucking little moped, right? This man started with a little moped. He used to ride around our neighborhood selling hot tamales with his little moped and had them in his
yeah,
front goddamn little basket. He would sell out them hot tamales all over the neighborhoods with his little moped. Then he got a little Jeep where he started riding around in his Jeep selling them. Then he got him a food truck. He started riding around the food truck selling them. Then he got a fucking restaurant. And he got 2 or 3 restaurants that his kids run now. But we remember that man starting off on a little ass moped. So a lot of things they say you have to be mom and pops before you want to be Walmart. And a lot of people don't understand that. You just want to start off as Walmart when it don't work that way. First, you got to think about the mom and pops, how you got to build it up from there. And then you can have some type of understanding of what you're looking to do. You know what I'm saying? Because the
yeah,
mom and pops is going to give you the understanding of how much work it's going to take and get your mind right as far as your business, your paperwork, and all that, and
yeah.
ordering and all that type of shit.
Yeah. I know I like my mixed drinks, so I have a couple of mixed drinks I made. I haven't put up yet, but I'm gonna be looking to get into my liquor license and all that kind of stuff.
And
You
then
know?
you got to worry about getting sued with food poisoning and somebody not saying it's a hair in the food. It's so much shit you have to think about. How do I really want to do this? That way
Yeah.
somebody can't say it was hair in the food. They can't say it was food poisoning. So you really have to look at it all the way around the board compared to you just jumping in some shit. It ain't like trucking.
Yeah, that's why I'm making sure I cross my I's and dot my T's and make sure I know
Right.
what I'm doing. Make sure I know what I'm doing. Make sure I'm going in kind of like with all my bells and whistles in a row. I'm legal, and everything that I wanted. You gave me some good ideas. I don't know what made you stop your barbecue joint, because I watched a couple make 200K out
No,
of a food truck and
I
barbecue.
still got that because I'm thinking about a little trailer sitting there right out here where my truck is at. Because I got a parking lot where they can pull right in and put a little trailer there with the window and get the
Yeah,
grill going out there. You know what I'm talking about? But
yeah,
you know,
yeah. Because
yeah, that's little
I
shit.
watched a couple. I watched a couple make over 200K last year and just a food truck around Austin, Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah, and a food truck, not a restaurant, mobile. You know what I'm saying? And they did it together, but they did nothing but barbecue, nothing but smoked wings, nothing but smoked turkey legs, nothing but smoked ribs. They have a short menu. They only have like 7 things on their menu. 7. You know what I'm saying? They're not even pushing seafood, and they made that much money. So it's all kind of things to get into. You know,
yeah.
we have a little bit of promise.
I was in Texas and I bought some food. A woman pulled up on me and she was selling food out her car. And somehow
What time I
I gave her my number through my app or something. Every time I came to fucking Texas, that woman would pull up wherever I'm at and bring food. And I was like, how the fuck do you know where I be at? She was like, don't worry about it. But you want some food. I said, this woman got my shit tracked somehow, you know what I'm saying? But when you want to hustle, you just got to find a way to hustle. You know what I'm saying? If that's how you want to hustle, that's a hustle. That shit is not easy to do. That's a day-to-day grind. And you gotta, just like you love that cooking, I think you could do it because you love cooking so much. But I don't know if you could cook large quantities because you
Yeah,
just used to cooking for one person.
yeah, I can cook for 2, 3 people right now. But what I'm saying is, to make sure that I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm crossing my I's and dotting my T's legally. That my people, like, I love to see people eat my food and say, good. My mama eats my food all the time. Good. My brother and sister eat my food all the time. Good. There you go, right there. Y'all see that?
Let me tell you something.
250,000,
Let me
500K.
tell you something. Hold on, Shay. Let me tell you something. And anybody on here that's listening, if you want it, all you gotta do is really put an ad out there on Craigslist or somewhere like that on their places, and ask for somebody to sponsor you, or this is my dream, or this is what I want to do. And I swear to God, do you know how many people will call you and say, okay, I got some money for you to do that shit? See, you got to really want it. Because if you really want it, you can put it out there, and whatever you want, somebody will say, okay, I'm going to give you that chance to do it. And I'm going to put the money up. All you got to do is put it out there. And mark my fucking words, if you put it on Craigslist, I want to run a restaurant or this or that, I want to start up this or that, put it out there and see what happens. If you serious.
Yeah, I'm down. What's up, Mr. Leftover Clothes? Leftover Clothes in the building. But do you see what's on the screen? Okay, Jose, that's us in Texas. Pull up for your state. That's in Texas. 250 to 500 annually for a food truck.
I think KLJ fell off. He might try to come back in.
Okay. What's up, Mr. Leftover Clothes?
What's going on?
Not much, sir. We was talking about the ladies. Talking about the ladies earlier shaving off their hair, talking about no sex and all this type of shit earlier. Ever since Trump got
I heard
in.
you talking about getting a liquor license and starting after hours.
I broke down and I bought like 2 bottles of Hennessy, and I spent like $60 on alcohol this week. And I was just sitting in my house just mixing stuff together. I was mixing stuff together, and making mixed drinks. Cause I love to
you
cook.
Go buy a house and then have a brothel and after hours?
No, I'm not gonna.
You might make about 500,000 in.
No, I'm not gonna have a brothel, bro. I ain't gonna have a brothel.
You said you're gonna be the madam. You might make about 500 easy.
Shit, I didn't know it was that much money. I mean, I know restaurants made money, but I didn't know they made that much money. I thought only the big guys like Chili's and Applebee's and Olive Garden. I thought only the big guys make money, but it's small mom and pops that's really generating money. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody make money. Money is to be made.
Yeah.
It don't matter what you do. You know what I mean? As long as you can do what you're doing. You know, that's why I got out the truck. You know what I'm saying? You got to have more than one thing in the bag. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to be in a truck to make truck driver money. And I don't even have to work as hard. And I can be home every day.
Yeah. How long you to stop trucking? Mr. Leftover Clothes, how long has it been since you parked the truck?
I think I stopped in like June, July, maybe August.
Last year? You didn't stop
this year? No, this year.
Okay.
That was the last straw. I was done. I'm tired of being away from home. And you know, gotta be at home, man. You know, that's what I want.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta take care of yourself.
You don't get no time back.
Yeah, that roll tap your body. There's money to be made, but roll tap your body though.
Yeah, well, you know, we make more now that we at home. That's a good thing. That's a blessing. It wasn't that way. It's getting better.
But we're just talking about all kind of stuff, but just broaden your horizon. Broaden your horizon. Get on your knees and pray and ask God to help you, guide you what you want to do next. Like I said, I don't want to leave trucking alone because it's in my blood like that. Like I tell Theo all the time. But I just trying to find a niche where I have my time. I still work. And I still got to put up effort and hustle every single day, which is no problem because that's what trucking is. But I just don't anything besides going back OTR.
That's the funnest part about trucking, though. That's what I love about it. You know, you on one side of the map one day, and 2 days later you on the other end.
Mm-hmm.
You're in another country.
Shit. You keep that shit, especially bad weather around where T Hill at. You got to get out that shit with a shovel. You got to get out that shit with a shovel and get out his driveway in the morning.
truck driving is dangerous, but it's still that's what makes it fun for me was being everywhere. That's why I quit because at the end it was pretty much home every weekend. You going to the same places. I can't even move like that. I got to do something different every day.
Mm-hmm.
And once you start, it's different and it's cool, in the beginning. But then once you start doing it over and over, you just see that you're going to the same damn place. That's why when I drove for Walmart, that really wasn't working for me because you do the same thing day in and day. I don't care about the money; it's boring. And I just don't move like that. You know what I mean? Some people that's okay and they like that. You know what I mean? And that's fine. I'm just the type I got to do something different all the time. Like that's why I like flatbed because I wasn't always hauling the same thing. Even though we hauled a lot of the same things, it was just he was always at a different place, dropping it off at a different place. Like you did construction sites, all kind of different stuff. Sometimes it was the same, but most of the time it was always doing something different.
Yeah, shout out to my flatbedders. Y'all do your thing, honey. Y'all do your thing. Working y'all little backs and shoulders out.
Yeah, so that's it, man. Just keep doing what y'all doing, man. It's gonna work out however you need it to work out.
Yeah, y'all stop spazzing out online. Y'all stop spazzing out because Trump in office. Ain't nothing bad gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing bad gonna happen to you at all. All you gotta do is now it's just something that motivates you. Think it's something that motivates you and something that you love to do. If you don't really love trucking, get out. If you don't really love to be a welder, get out. If you don't love being a nurse, get out. If you get up every single day to go to your job and you absolutely dread it, then it's not something you should be doing.
I'm just waiting on my wife. I'm just waiting on my wife for her situation to grow and expand and get big, and then I can just sit on my ass and start working.
Okay, that's it. So you got a partner. You got a partner, so it's different for you.
Yeah, that's my retirement plan. I'm about to help her get her business together, so I ain't gotta do nothing. I told her I'm gonna cook and clean. I'm gonna be the house. I ain't gonna say it on your platform. And them two things I hate doing, cooking and cleaning. I'm like, no, that's why I gotta work.
I love to cook. I love to cook. Not me. I love being in my kitchen. I love to cook. Very pleased. When I did that pork loin for y'all, I had some other pork steak going, and I had a potato casserole going. I think I love to cook.
Who you was feeding with all that food?
Myself. I was food prepping.
Okay, that was for the whole week.
Yeah, but I always, you know what I'm saying? But I've been getting my stuff together. I've been looking at stuff and scaling stuff, that's all. But I love cooking food. I've been trying to find a place that give me a big old pig head. They cook a pig head next online for y'all. I haven't cooked a pig head in a while. But now you gotta have a passion for what you do.
That's true.
You gotta have a passion for what you do. I was watching a black guy charge $5,000 just to cater one party, 5 bands.
Yeah, but a lot going to catering though. It's way deeper than. It's way deeper than just the preparing of the food.
Yeah, you gotta be a people person. If you're not a people person, it definitely ain't gonna work. If you like the type of person you like to talk to with the computer, then a lot of things ain't gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like talking to meeting people, and a lot of things is not gonna be. You're never gonna have a victorious moment ever. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
But I know in trucking right now, everybody down right now. We push for this $1.90 shit. That same group is still pushing for that damn $1.90. They said something about 2-3 days ago, talking about $1.90 for truckers. I say that you might well throw that away. You about to go back up to at least over $2, in the new year.
I mean, there's some good company jobs out there. You know what I'm saying? I was averaging over $1 a mile working as a company driver.
Shit.
And I was home every weekend.
Not with that pork company. IMC, they was talking about $800, $900 a week.
Well, I mean, I'm saying that's with certain companies. I'm saying there are companies out there that everybody don't know about. And I would have never found this if I didn't know somebody who worked there. You know what I'm saying? Who told me about it. And they didn't tell me about the money or nothing. They just said, trust me, believe what I'm saying. And I tried it. And when I got to work in there, I was looking at it. And when I calculate how many miles I drove, to how much my net. I ain't even talking about my gross. How much I netted? I netted over $1 a mile, like $1.10, $1.15 usually. That job was paying good.
What does that say to you? Are you sitting when I'm driving? What does that say? I can't read what Kale say.
Trucking community commentary know exactly who I'm talking about. 100.
Yeah, okay.
Trucking commentary had mentioned. Okay, yeah, the one right before that said shout out to the hot tamale guy from Cleveland area.
Oh Lord.
And K Jose was talking about it. I guess the
Oh
guy
Lord.
changed his name to Hot Sauce Williams. He's a legend from the Cleveland area.
Oh, shout out to Ohio then.
Of course, you know Ohio is the thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it big up here in Ohio.
Yeah. We do it big in Texas. I think Texas got more restaurants than y'all know.
Yeah,
I know we
Bigger
have
state.
more restaurants.
It's a bigger state. You should have. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have way more
You
barbecue
always
friends
got
than us.
you all got something negative about Texas.
Uh oh.
We got to change the mind about our state and our city. We got to figure out some kind of way to make our
Don't
boy
change
be a
my
little bit more
mind.
comfortable.
Don't change my mind.
Where you from, T here?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
No.
We gotta do something about
I live in Columbus, man. And I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah, we
man. There's
gotta
so
do something
many
about
fish and chicken joints around this place. I'm like, bro, we need some real food, man. I'm tired of that.
Hey, I'm gonna be like what K Jose say. You got to do it yourself if you want it done right. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you ain't never lied, man. But when you go to other places like that, like you know what I mean, like I just went to Detroit, right, visit my
Mm-hmm.
family, and man, it's just McDonald's and all of that. It ain't even popping like no fast food places pop because there's so many other food options everywhere.
Right,
And I'm
right,
just
and
like,
that's
here in Ohio, we need these fast food joints be popping because it ain't that much food. It's all the same stuff.
I try to tell her that. I tried to tell her that. Like the places that I like are soul food places. Only one,
Yeah.
Southern Grace. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only place. Anybody else has soul food, I ain't really trusting it because everybody don't cook like that. But
You gotta come up here and go to the soul food joint. You know what I mean?
yeah. You gotta
Habibi
go
and
to.
them be running that joint. They know about soul food. They be
I
like,
know.
what's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Greens in
Right.
my head, bro. What is this food?
Yeah. She
But you
don't know
know,
that you come up here, you won't have all that competition. So he
that's true.
wanna have all that competition down in Texas, and then start up a mobile food place. But then you ain't gonna get that many people unless your food is like off the chain. Everybody food off the chain down there.
No,
So
you're
you
right.
come
Not
up, you
everybody's, not everybody's, not
It's a lot
everybody.
of them.
Not everybody.
It's a lot of them though.
it's a lot of them off the chain. But if you come
You
up
come
here
up
and
here,
start
it
it,
ain't
you're
that
gonna be the
many.
only one. Yeah, it ain't that many. You be the only one. And if your food good,
Oh
that
Lord.
then you know you popping because it's gonna be packed all the time, every day, and that's what you want. You don't want to just be
Yeah.
popping on one day, 2 days.
Yeah, that's some of the pork loin ingredients right there that I made right there. That's the pork loin I cooked.
Yeah, that look good.
Yeah. And this is a screenshot, but y'all love my hot honey tenders. Y'all ran it up to over 600. So thank you. I took that from the internet, but I made the same recipe on my shorts, on my hot honey
Mm-hmm.
tenders. So yeah, that was pretty slamming. That was pretty slamming. But I love to cook. And cooking to me is not a chore. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
could be in my
Yeah. If
kitchen.
you
I could be in
right,
my kitchen cooking 4 or 5 meals at one time. You know what I'm saying?
right.
My only biggest
If you
thing,
like to do something, it's good.
That
yeah,
might be what you need to do then.
you know what I'm saying? Because I like to, but my thing is though, if I want to
What?
go that route, I gotta get my stuff in bulk. You know what I'm saying? Like the tomahawk steak. I just bought two T-bone steaks last night. I finally found a place that let me get them for only $30. Family pack was $28 for two T-bone steaks too. right?
Did
I
they
couldn't
fresh?
find them.
Was they fresh or was they
Oh
from the
yeah, oh
green bin?
yeah.
We call them the
No,
green bin.
no, they were fresh. He just put them out. He just put them out. The Walmart store was at. Cause I
Oh,
think
okay.
about I'm thinking about all of November cooking nothing but steaks for y'all. That's what I'm thinking about doing steak, make steak a part of our whole menu, right? But I'm limited on how I can cook my tomahawk. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I haven't cooked a tomahawk in a very, very long time. But what I'm thinking about is getting my meat in plentiful. You know what I'm saying? Well, if I go professional, I can't get my meat out of Walmart. I won't be able to do that. Otherwise, I won't make no profit. So I
Y'all
have to
got all
go.
kind of butchers down there. Shit, y'all got farms, plenty of them.
Yeah, but like I've already went to a couple places that's supposed to help with small businesses, and I haven't heard nothing back yet. But I just started. You know what I'm saying? I'm brainstorming and just put it together. Brainstorm, putting together, put some things to ask. But I love to cook. Cooking is not a chore. Cooking is not a chore for me. And there's certain ingredients that I like to use. I like using garlic oil a lot, right? And garlic oil is on the shelf that I offer in the Walmart, so I got to order it. I have to order mine from Amazon.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like all the ingredients I want to use and make. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking about my menu. The menu has to be short. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, you got it's like a taco stand, right? Like the taco truck, right? They sell the same thing at all of them. They all taste a little different, but they all be good though.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like they all be good.
Mm-hmm.
They a little different, but they all sell the same menu. Like it ain't like it's a whole bunch of stuff they cook.
Right. Oh, I was saying, if you're gonna start something like that, you can come to an area that they asking for it. You know what I'm saying? Mobile trucks and foods and
Yeah,
soul
you
food
right.
mobile trucks. They asking for that stuff because nobody likes going to a fast food restaurant.
Nah, man, that the fast food is trash,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard to find up here. It ain't that. And this in Ohio, bro. Like every soul food restaurant.
Y'all stay away from that McDonald's. They started catching E. coli and Ebola shit in their food everywhere. That's at McDonald's and Burger King. So they catching E. coli and they shit.
Now, how
Y'all
is
seen
that? They
that?
supposed to cook. I'm asking, how is that? Because they supposed to cook the food to a certain temperature to kill all of that. So
Yeah,
how
but
is that?
I don't know. They catching more outbreak in Taco Bell. Taco Bell don't even use real meat. You know what I'm saying? But these
So what
places
they
are
use?
staying open. I don't know. They use Taco Bell use imitation meat. FDA approved for imitation meat to be used. So that Taco Bell can make imitation meat and they can make millions of dollars. They built a new Taco Bell right here down the street from the Walmart distribution. They making multi-millions of dollars and feeding the public fake meat. I know there's a room for me to make for real food. You know what I'm saying? For real food, real plates. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be right. It's a way for me to make it too.
It is. It's about what you gonna do though. You gonna
I don't
brainstorm
know.
forever. You gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Well, you gotta do it because Cheeto wants you to do it. I want you to do it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work if nobody don't get out here and work.
That's right.
Yeah. There go my hot tenders video right there. If you haven't watched it, y'all blew it up on the shorts though. There go my hot tenders video right there. I know I had a little bit of cold when I made it, but now that was a slammer. If you follow that recipe, those was slammer. That was spicy and sweet. Spicy and sweet right there. One thing about being a cook is what it say to you. What it say you say?
It says one thing about being a cook is cooking takes real dedication. No other career.
That's true.
Well, here's my thing. I want to do trucking and my cooking. I know it's a lot, but I want to do both.
Then
You
start it.
can't even get your ass up for the job you got now.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
I can get
I ain't
my
say
ass up. I can
Talk
get
about
my ass up.
talk about
say
rolling over and falling out of the
say
bed because you late. Sweat past
say
your alarm.
say
That was in my
say
defense. In my defense, Mr. Coco. That was when I first started. That was my first month
say
of here. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying? 'Cause
right.
it was an adjustment.
say
It was an adjustment. It was an adjustment to being
You just
OTR.
you just forgot something because your ass was tired.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You
And
said
guess
that
what?
earlier.
Guess what? She wouldn't have forgotten nothing if she wore a lanyard for keys and her purse, right?
You right.
All you
Yeah.
got to do is put the listen. I'm telling you, you won't forget it because, like, if I forget my ID and my keys and my clock in card at the airport, I can't work that day. Ain't no need to turn around. You might well turn around and call off because you're gonna be late, and ain't no need to going to work that day. So put everything on a lanyard and put it around your neck, and that way, when you get it home, you take it off your neck and you put it on the hook right by the door. So when you go out, your keys to your car's on it. You can't even go out the door and go to your car because if you do, you forgot your keys and they still on the hook on that lanyard. Everything's on the lanyard. Everything. That way you don't forget it. I'm just
Yeah.
here to just tell you that's one
Yeah,
way
I
you can
know.
get over it.
Yeah. But no, I'm trying to get myself established in one area, but I would love to go into food service. I would love to. I would love to go into food. Now that I'm at home for months, I've been at home going on 5 months now, and I've been loving being at home, and I've been loving to prepare my meals and stuff. So, um, yeah, my mama did some fried pork ribs. I forgot to record her. She did some fried pork ribs, and it was delicious. When I only had one because fried pork ribs is kind of overly fat. But when she did it, was so slamming. Then she did her macaroni and cheese from scratch. Did some candy yams, and I get it. My cooking from my mom, my grandmama, and my aunties and my uncles. So I think I can. I think I can come with a short menu. If I keep my menu short and the overhead short and the food is slamming, yeah. But I was just baffled at all the videos I've been watching, and people are really making that kind of money out here. They really, really are. This type of money can be had. You can really be living some of your dreams. You know what I'm saying? My biggest thing is that like self doubt, mental health, physical health, family holding back, and just doubting myself. You know, that's why I hope God help me fix that and doubting myself. You know, you're flesh and blood like anybody else. So you are like millionaires go through things too, but they keep striving. They go through sicknesses. They bury people. They go through in and out of bad relationships and marriage. They go through the same thing you go through, but yet they push through. You know, I think with certain people, where we come from, we don't really believe we can have it. You know what I'm saying? We self sabotage. That's what I'm trying to say. Like Catfish Station, y'all know about Catfish Station in Houston. I didn't find out till recently that's owned by a black man. I thought that was owned by a damn corporation. And that's all over Houston. He has 4 different locations around Houston, north and south. And he's a black man. He's an ex baseball player. So it's people that look at Shaq. Shaq got his own candy and shit. That nigga is on every fucking thing. And I mean every fucking thing. I mean every fucking thing. He
He
on part of
supposed
Betty
to.
Boop image. You know what I'm saying? He got his restaurant open too on the south side. And he got gummies. He put off the damn trailer at the damn Walmart. I say, what? What? I couldn't believe a black man. You know what I'm saying? So it's attainable. A lot of things you want to do, just tell yourself it's attainable. You can really do it. That's all I'm trying to speak positivity over myself and other people. Going into the new year. That's all I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're going to talk about the negative, of course, but like these
That's
motherfuckers
your
cussing each other
channel.
out the other night. These motherfuckers cussing each other out, Mr. Leftover Coast. I talked to you, these 3 managers cussing each other out. I say, oh, hell. Cussing each other out in front of me. I said, damn, y'all don't see me sitting here?
They don't care nothing about what you see.
I know. Tell me about it. Shit. Tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? But just know that anything you want to do, just ask God to help you do it. Ask God to open doors to it and just put all your all into it. You know? That's all I'm working on. That's all I'm working on. Because right now, I don't give you specifics of what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it and how it's going to go. I'm gonna give it to when God give it to me and write down what I want to write down. You know what I've been doing lately? Not only have I been like increasing my prayer life, I've been really writing down when I have an idea. I've been really writing it all down. I know that sounds so high schoolish, but I've really been writing it down and what it's gonna
You
take.
supposed to. You supposed
You
to write
know
it down.
what it's gonna take to get it done. But my biggest thing is that, just like when I started in trucking, Mr. Leftover Clothes and T Hill, I'm on my own. You understand? When I was left to go get my CDL, I was on my own. I didn't have no real support. It don't have no real support really 100% now. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of the scary part,
Yeah, well, fear can't operate with faith.
Yeah.
You can't
But you
have
got to
both.
do
They
something.
can't coexist.
But you got to do something. If you don't do nothing, it won't nothing happen. You
Trucking
got
ain't
to make
going
it
nowhere.
happen.
You know what I mean? It ain't going nowhere. It's going to be one way or another, right? Either they'll automate everything, which is possibly going to happen. I don't know if we're going to see it completely, but that may happen for the future. But if you ask me, I believe that the way things going to go, ain't nobody going to have a license. You ain't going to be allowed to have a license. You ain't going to be allowed to own a car. The only place you're going to see it's going to be like Demolition Man. Cars driving people around and doing all of this, they're gonna take your speech away, all of that. We may not see that, but it's gonna come to that. That's what they're trying to do already. It's
Yeah.
just the start of it. You got to change the infrastructure to have that. So that's why so much construction going on. We don't know what they doing, what they putting in there. You know what I mean? Only they know.
Right.
What's up,
Unless you
Ray and
work there.
Ray? Ray and Ray says bars. What you mean
That's
like
what's
bars?
gonna
Like,
happen. So it don't it's about what you want to do. If you want to stay in trucking, you can get into trucking, especially if they had automated trucks. I definitely would buy some. If I could buy them, I would buy them because then I ain't got to pay no driver. Shit.
but automated truck is gonna be $1 million. You got $1 million? That's only gonna be for multi-millionaires. That's all it's gonna be for.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that
You know what I'm saying?
it may start that way, but it ain't gonna end that way.
Yeah, these trucks start out being a lot of money, then they wind up going down.
Yeah, but I mean,
Really? That what
the
y'all
thing
think for
is,
real?
let me ask you, why is it that you don't want to stop doing, like, why is it that you want to do something else in trucking? Like, why do you always want to stay in there? I'm just asking. It's okay. I just want to know.
I mean, I've been driving over 6 years.
Yeah, I drove a lot longer than that, but I'm not comparing me to you. I'm just saying, when I really look at it, I like trucking for what I like about it, but there's more I don't like about it than I do like about it. So for me, that's what makes it reasonable to be like, step off and do something else, right? But even if you got out the truck, you can still go back. You don't got all the things I got. You don't got grandkids and wives and husbands and you have a mother and stuff. I get that part. You know what I mean? But you don't have the added going on. You know what I mean? The stuff that's really close. Like in your natural, like that you with every day, 24 hours a day, damn near. So you have a easier way to just be like, I'm gonna do this. If you want to go OTR, you can go OTR. Me, I gotta really put some thought into that. Like, how long I gotta stay out? I gotta ask all these questions. It gotta be what it say.
But here's my thing. Being OTR is part of the reason why I don't have that extra. You have to
No,
understand.
it's not that. I'm gonna tell you. No, it ain't that. Listen, I don't know your behavior, but I'm almost certain that it's you that's causing that for yourself.
Really?
And the only reason I say that is because we can't measure anybody's ability unless we're with them. And what I know about trucking is anybody can succeed in trucking if that's what you want to do. It's about what you do and what you choose to do. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to getting to places early, delivering early, people always used to tell me, you can't do this and you can't do that. And I used to do it anyway, and it worked. Call tippers, I change appointments. My dispatcher be like, oh, that's a hard appointment. We can't change it. Okay. I call them my damn self. Change it. Then I deliver it early. Give me another load. But see,
I'm glad
Go
you're
ahead.
saying that because it's been told to her before, and it's always, we ain't allowed to do that. We can't do this. We can't do that.
Well,
And
you
so
don't know what you can do.
I'm glad you're saying that so that it's not me saying it. It's somebody else that's saying it. Maybe we just because we from Ohio, we look at things differently. We're trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? And we're not trying to sit in no truck all day and not get paid. So we got to do some things that other people are not going to do. You know, I done the same thing. I done called ahead and I done seen, can I change appointments or can I come early? I talk about me bringing cookies to the security guard, and the security
Oh
guard got me
Lord.
in there.
Oh
Yeah, I used to
Lord.
pay him, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I used to pay him. I'm like, here, let me give you $30. You know what I'm saying? Hey, would this help me get in faster? They look at me like, huh? I'll bribe if you want to call it a bribe or whatever. Get unloaded faster, man. I'm gonna take care of you. Here go a quick $100. You know what I mean? Why don't you know what I mean? Knock it out. I'm in and out. But it don't always work. But you don't know unless you ask. And you can't be asking the company because they gonna want. See, what I come to understand is a lot of companies get penalized when we deliver early. There's a penalty they pay for that. Most people don't even know about that. Some people, I guess, most people don't know about it. For a long time, I didn't. And when somebody said, "Oh, we can't deliver, or we're gonna get fined," I said, "What?" So, and then you get there and they be like, "Oh, you could have brought this early," and they say that because they charge back in a sense, like they pay less. It's like something that they got to pay for us delivering it earlier than what it's supposed to be. So that's why they
Back
give you
back
them hard appointments and all of that.
Yeah, because they're
oh
making
back
money on the back end, but they're not trickling it down to the driver because they're telling the driver you got to work for 2 hours for free on the front end and 2 hours for free on the back end. But if they got to pay to deliver early, that don't even make no sense.
So they want it because they want it when they want it, right? Or whatever the schedule time is. And there's a penalty if you try to bring it before that time. Not that they won't take it, but you're going to have to pay some extra or something's coming off of something. You know what I mean? In order to deliver that early.
Right,
I
but
didn't
they
care.
had
I
the
don't care
same.
about the company, man.
Right, they got the same penalty if you late. If you late, it's a
Yep,
penalty. I just
exactly.
paid a late fee. Well, I didn't pay it, but the broker paid a late fee. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
And sometimes you late, they make you like the Walmart. Be 20 minutes late. Be 10 minutes late past your appointment. A lot of times I'd have been 10 minutes late. They like, yeah, they got to reschedule. We're too put.
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
Right.
back to what you were saying. This left cause like you say I want to leave out of truck, and I didn't say I want to leave out of truck, and I said I want to go up.
No,
I didn't
I'll
say I
ask
wanted to
you.
leave.
Listen, I'm gonna just tell you your behavior, and this is just me speaking from the heart, right? One
Yeah.
person to another, just seeing you. I don't know you personally. Just watching your pattern of behavior from the time I've been watching you to now for years. Your behavior says you don't want to grow because there's no reason why we can't grow in that amount of time. Those people that grow fast, usually they have a different determination in their mind to get to a certain level, and they do everything it takes to get to that level. And then there's a new plateau sometimes, and sometimes there's not.
Yeah.
You know, a
Well,
lot
like
of
I
your
said,
decisions seem to be based off of other people saying, go here or do this or do that.
yeah.
We
Well, like,
making money over here.
I've already admitted to that. If you've been watching like you said you have, I already
Oh,
admitted
I
to
know that you admitted to
number
it,
of
but I'm
days.
saying,
Yeah.
so when I say that is, what are you going to do different that's going to get you to where it is that you want to be in trucking? Because working for them definitely ain't going to get you there. That keeps you. That's the carrot dangling in front of you. It's going to keep you coming back and keep you coming back because it's just enough for you to make it, but not enough for you to exceed.
Like I explained to you, like being not informed, listen to other people, and my personal issues that I had going on. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't want to leave trucking alone. I only truck alone, but I do wanna get higher in my education. This thing, because it is just more than just sitting in the seat for success. Does that make sense? And trucking, I
Yeah,
feel. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
So
trucking has
like
many
so,
different facets of it. There's many different aspects of trucking that anybody can get into.
you know what I'm saying?
It's
But like
about
I
what are
said,
you willing to do to get into it. That's all that matters. You can
I'm
do
willing to
anything, like
go
you
up.
said. You can do
I'm
anything
willing
you
to go
put your
up.
mind to. But if you don't put your mind to it, you won't do it.
I'm willing to go up. It's more than just drive behind the wheel. My mind has been fashion. You say, yeah, my mind's been fashion the whole time. Get in, drive my ass off, get a truck paying off. And my mind has just been fashion in that. It's only been like since last year that I've really been trying to really educate myself and fellowship myself in other areas in this thing. And like I said, the market is so bad that the people that could help you turned off on helping people, period. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to be a broker last year. You know what I'm
You know who
saying?
can help you with those things? You don't need nobody to help you.
Yes,
Like
you
as far as
do. Yes, you
external, no, you
do.
do not.
Yes, you
All
do. You
you
need
no,
help.
no, you
Whenever
need
you
the
breaking through the
FMCSA.
something, whenever
Go
you
to
listen to what I'm
the
saying,
FMCSA.
no. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to
Go
what I'm
ahead.
saying. I
I'm
know about
listening.
the FMCSA. I know about the Outland, bro. But you getting ready to tell me? I already know that. I've done that
Okay.
work myself. But to be successful in
Uh-huh.
such a hard market like ours,
Mm-hmm.
and you really trying to educate yourself and grow up, you have to have a plug for people that's going to actually teach you the real game. I know
That's
what the
not.
rule is. I mean, finish what I'm
Let me
saying, bro.
tell you
I know.
something. Anybody that
Let me finish
charge
what
you
I'm
for
saying.
something, they not teaching
No,
you nothing you can't find
that's
for
not what I'm
yourself.
getting at. That's not what I'm
I'm
getting
not.
at. You're not letting me talk and finish what I'm saying. You're just saying stuff.
Okay. Go
That's
ahead.
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you're going up and you're going to an area that you've never been into, yeah, you're familiar with the lane because you've been somewhere in it. But a trucker is not. A trucker is not necessarily involved in the real logistics game. People, we think we are, but we not. You got the real higher ups that makes the real decisions on how freight really runs. So when you're trying to go up and educate yourself, you can learn all stuff you need to do to make yourself legal all day long. But to be a real success, you have to fellowship your way and plug yourself in, like T Hill says all the time. And a few people that I was, engraving myself with and getting comfortable with, they shut down. You know what I'm saying? So I know
I get that.
I know what it means to make myself legal and get myself off the ground. But I just want to just get myself off the ground. I want to make sure that I'm plugged into success. If I want to put myself into where I'm more of a liability for myself and other people. Does that make sense? So you have to
So
have
let
that.
me
You
tell you
have to
this.
have
How
the
did
right
those
type of
people learn the
relationship.
knowledge? Let me ask you a question. So you mean to tell me the only way that somebody learned about how logistics works in trucking is because somebody else taught them?
I didn't say
The
that was
only
the only way to
success.
learn. I
No.
didn't say that was the only. I
So
didn't say
no.
only. I didn't say only. You're not hearing me. I didn't say
So what I'm
only.
trying to tell you is there's another way. There are plenty of laws. There are plenty of logistics rules. There are plenty of things that you can find
Uh
that you read about. That's how do you think lawyers become to be good lawyers? You ever seen a Black's
huh.
Law Dictionary? You know the stuff that's inside of that? Most people will start reading it and be like, yeah, I'm done with this. That's why they don't
Yeah.
succeed. Those that succeed and
Yeah,
are good,
because
they will
you
read the
want to
stuff
put
that
it
other people
down.
won't read. And they
You
want
want
other people to
to
tell them instead
you
of
want to know
them doing
why
the work.
you want to know why people want to put it down because they don't have nobody to help them dissect what they really understanding what they're reading. If you understood what you putting your hands on over somebody right by your side, you wouldn't run from it.
Why wouldn't
Why
you?
say why studying skills? Why do we have school teachers to help delegate the lessons that's been taught to your baby?
No,
If it
because you
was
know
just that
why. So
simple, if it was
let
just
me
that
go into this
simple,
because you
if it
don't
was
have
just that
babies.
easy.
Let me go into it because you don't have babies. I got grown kids, so I've had babies. That's a system created so that you can work while they go to school. What time is school hours? The same time the average job hours are. It's a perpetual cycle of brainwashing in this world. That's all it is. It's nothing more than that. They ain't teaching them
I'm not
nothing
making
that's
too
going to
many
get them to
excuses.
propel in life. They ain't teaching them business math. We learned trigonometry and all. I've never used that ever in my life for nothing. I've never used algebra for nothing that I do. Why did I need to learn that? It's something to fill. It's a gap filler. It's something to create more space. And I'm not saying that people don't use it because it all depends. If you want to be an engineer, you're gonna need to know all that hard math. But you're not. School is designed to just run the herds. You don't learn nothing in school that you don't need to know. After you learn how to read, write, and add, subtract, and multiply, what else you need to know? For real, to survive in this world, to live or prosper. You don't really need to know that. So that's why I mean they have that in place for a reason. It's all a system. And there's nothing wrong with
Okay.
none of these things. I'm just trying to tell you that there are more than one way to skin a cat, right? You don't have to, like, if I wanted to learn how to do everything when it comes to automotives, but first off, I do need to have some background and understand automotives, right? Like how it works, how to fix stuff, and things like that. But when I came to start my business, nobody helped me. Nobody showed me that. I took the skills that I had, read the regulations, read the laws over and over and over again, asked certain people about it, called the places that publish these laws, whether it be the state or the city or whoever, the local ordinance, called and ask them, what does this mean? And somebody there will tell me what it means. And then I would get a better understanding. And then after I have that knowledge, now how much do I charge? Well, that's based on what I want to make. That's based on what I want to do and what I want to get paid for what I do. And that has changed significantly over the years. But in turn, no one had to walk me through this. When it came to trucking, logistics, you do a lot of logistics. If you really pay attention to it, all you got to do is really watch. But everybody doesn't learn that way. So I understand that. But you could book your own loads. He'll do that. You could.
I've already booked my own loads when I was a USA truck. I know how to book my own loads. What you're saying, I've already traveled, boy. I'm saying as far as going up.
So if you know how to dispatch yourself properly to where you could be profitable, you could be a dispatcher to other people. You wouldn't need nobody who got one of these gay ass dispatching courses and want to charge you for something. That's how they making their money. They ain't really making their money in dispatching. They making their money off of the people paying for them to teach them, what you could easily learn on your own. But we are a lazy society, and we want everything microwave. We don't want to grab the Pyrex and put it on the stove and wait for the water to boil, grab the ice. We don't want to do none of that. We want to throw the stuff in some water and throw it in the microwave, push a button, and now it's done.
Yep.
And now we're gonna go make money. No, that's not how you're gonna be prosperous. Because if you want it that way, you'll never be successful. And success is not measured by what you do. If you depend on what you want, success is measured like you can have all the money in the world, but most of it's going out and not most of it's staying in. That's not success. You can gross $2 million a year, but you paying out $180,000. So you really only making $20,000 a year. That ain't successful. But on paper, grossing $2 million, you think, oh, they make $2 million a year. That don't mean nothing. So that's all it's about. I mean, just saying you don't have to have that. Quit limiting yourself to that understanding. Open your mind and just know that there's another way, but it's going to take hard work and dedication. That's it. And if you go that way, that's fine too.
I'm listening to you. Yeah, I'm back into this thing. I'm listening.
No, I'm just saying, it don't matter how you go about it. I'm just saying work ethic is work ethic. And that entails a lot of different things. What kind of person are you? Everybody ain't hustlers. Everybody in this world is not meant to be an entrepreneur. Just because they want to be don't mean. I wanted to be a basketball player. Don't mean I was meant to be. I ain't tall enough. I ain't good enough. But I do like playing. Just because I like it don't mean that's what I'm supposed to do. We need workers. People have to work. We all have been a worker, and we all can sometimes anytime be a worker. You got to have that for society to keep going and moving. So I'm just saying, you got too many ways to learn how to do a new skill. And we don't always have to pay somebody for it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I was saying.
I have somebody on the line right now that's being real quiet that I wanted to
Who, T Hill?
Yep.
He good at pivoting. When they get know her, she know how to pivot. You know how you assume. You know how to pivot real good. You good at pivoting when you don't need to know how to pivot on that. Pivot on this. Say I'm gonna try it on my own and see how it works. You know what I'm saying? Try that dispatching course. See, you listening to these people. I keep trying to tell you. I put her in contact with other dispatchers.
Yes, you most very much did. You very did. Right? You very much did.
Because you said that's what you wanted to do, but you cannot un- this is what happened to people that want to do something. They'll get told no like 5 times, and they'll say, you know what, I don't want to do that because I don't like
Yeah.
being told no. I don't like being told. If I did that, I wouldn't have my trucking company today. Okay, because I got told so many times, and I hated brokers because of that. And I said something ain't right. I shouldn't have to hate a broker because a broker is we need to work together to make money. And so I started talking to him and trying to understand. I had him on the other day. I said, "What is it that you don't like about trucking companies? They don't like people that got multiple trucks and they call and they get hung up on because the rate's so low. They just hang up on them like click." I'm like, daggone, like it ain't y'all don't even get no type of conversation to be like, look, okay, I'm looking for freight to be around this number. If y'all get anything close to that, give me a call. They don't do that. They just hang. It ain't my number. They hang up. They don't even say goodbye or thank you or nothing. So on their end, they start thinking that I don't like truck drivers because truck drivers hang up on me, so they don't want to call. So
Mm-hmm.
you gotta understand where you at and what type of business you're doing so that you can do business. You know, like I said, you gotta have a relationship. If you're gonna do business, you need a relationship. Now, if you're gonna work for somebody, that's a whole different ball game. But even then, you want to have a relationship so you know how to move, so you can make the money where you at. A lot
That's
of people
true.
get to these jobs. They get angry because a guy been there 30 years and he making 3 times as much. Why he get to make all that? We get the same pay. We should
We
get the
do,
same pay.
we do the
He did,
same job.
she just said that about her job. She should get the same pay as the other driver. Like we gotta quit doing that. We gotta actually learn what we need to learn first, because that person know a whole lot. We don't think they do, but they do. They've been there so long, they done seen stuff. They done seen new management come in, implement something. It don't work. They just sit back, they do it. They like I told you, it would work. 3 managers before you did that, it didn't work. It's not gonna work this time. They want to do it anyway. All right, I'll do it. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be really good at something, and then if you want to branch out, but be really good at one thing. You should be really good at what you like to do. If you like cooking, that's cool. Be really good at it. Be really good at it, and then it'll turn into something. It'll turn. But if you go about it trying to make money at something, you got a lot of homework to do.
But you already done failed though. Like when money is your only motivator, I believe you already failed in many times. You know what I mean? Because money is not guaranteed ever in anything. Never. It'll never be guaranteed, but it's always available. You can always do something to get it, but it ain't guaranteed that it'll always be there. So a lot of the responsibility rests on the person, the individual, and how are you? Who are you? You know, what are you gonna do? How much do you want this? How bad do you want this? What are you willing to do?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that's what I believe, because anytime you think about I'm only gonna go here just because they make this much money, well, it's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff you don't like, probably. Not that the money ain't
Mhm.
there. You just gonna be doing a whole bunch of shit. You be like, man, I hate this. I hate doing this. I can't stand it. Then you're gonna hate your job every damn day.
Mhm.
So it's about, like, yeah, like you said, like if you good at something and that's what you want to do, then just do it. But the problem
Mhm.
is, what we gonna do when we ain't making no money? See, oh, yeah, little faith. We got no faith.
I'm in late from now.
We don't need to know you in the
Yeah,
ladies'
I
room.
know.
You always be saying that. Like, we don't need to know. Just go on mute, do what you do.
That's from the bed and breakfast, though. That's for the B and
Right?
B people.
Yeah, okay. She
But
always
I
do
that's
that.
how I feel. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
when I started chasing companies because of what they paid, I messed up. It would never work out. You know what I mean? It just never worked out for me. The money was good, but there was so many other things, and I'm like, bro, I'm not with this. Go here, go do this, go do that. You know what I mean? This,
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't even want to move like that, but I got to if I want this paycheck,
Right.
and it wasn't worth it. You know what I mean? And so then you started putting things into perspective, like what's important to me. So for me, I had to ask myself that being at home with my family is very important to me. So if that's important to me, then I got to get out of truck. You know, there's no other way to do both. Because in order to be in the truck, I mean, yeah, I could go do local, but I already done that. And I'm telling you that 12 to 14 hour days to bring home 900, 1,000, man, get out of here, bro. I'm not doing that either. That's hard work. Running around back and forth, this city to that city to over here, you know, just to come back and be burnt out within a month. And that's not everybody's story. That's just my story. You know what I mean? And that's not everybody's experience. And everybody don't think the way I think. So I understand that too. Some people is okay. My mom been on her job for 23 years. You know what I mean? She may be okay with her job and she found things that she likes about it, but that job don't pay shit. You know what I'm saying? After all of these years, I mean, would it pay? I can go make and get hired making, and she hates that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can go, you know what I mean? Go get a job that make more than what she make. But I don't have the perks that she got. My mom can do whatever she want to do. You know what I mean? She been there long enough to be able to move like that.
Right.
So there's different nuances to everything, and everything ain't for everybody. So, you know, that's why I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, but a lot of people took jobs based on their circumstances and their goal. They had a different goal. So your mom might have took that job because she wanted to raise you, right?
Yeah.
And she made it a commitment to say.
And got stuck in it though, right?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, well, I mean, you did that to help your family, but once there's a point of no return. Like, I've been here this long, no need to be switching up.
Yeah, right. By the time you got 18, you know what I'm saying? She got 18 years, 19 years at the job. You see what I'm saying? So now she only a couple of years away or a few years away from, you know, having double digits in the 20s in there and be like, okay, well, I might well stay here because I'm like the most senior person and it ain't like I'm coming in at the bottom level no more.
You're right. That makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean, but it all depends on people. That's why I be saying, like, everybody ain't the same. And that's why I be telling, you know, I just be trying to tell Shape, I heard you telling her, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to do something, just do it. But you gotta have faith. Like when I came home, bro, I ain't had no money coming in. Bills got behind. They still get paid somehow. You know what I mean? They keep working out. I just got faith. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then things get better. And when they get better, they get really better. And then there's sometimes where it's like, dang, it's bad. I ain't worked in the whole week. You know what I mean? But that's just the way it is. There's other things I do at them times, you know what I mean? To make sure I keep learning, keep my mind going. Now, hold on, wait, buddy. Here, take that. Go get it. So it's all about what you do in your spare time, too. You know what I mean? Can't just go home and go to sleep all the time. You got to do some more work. Being an entrepreneur is the worst.
I try to tell her that having your own business, you're gonna do a lot of stuff, a lot of time. It's gonna be a lot of work.
It's way more work than any job ever would be.
Yeah. I try to explain that to her. She sees after the hard work. She don't see the beginning. She just seen, you know, she just seen somebody with their trucking company for a lot of years.
I see everything. I see everything. I see the hard work.
You don't see the beginning. Like, no. When I say the beginning, like, I'm not showing no stuff on the internet of brokers hanging up, brokers trying to scam me. You know, people trying to scam you in trucking. Like, I don't want to show all of that. I want to show you how not to get scammed, but I'm not going to show you how the scam goes, because when you start putting that stuff on the internet, people see that as an opportunity to get past and be like, well, you know what, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And you're trying to show other people how not to, and they're gonna be like, well, shoot, I could just get somebody's DOT number and act like a company and get some loads and get paid and show you how to do it and then get some free money. Like, but I'm gonna show you how not to, because you're gonna see red flags. These red flags come up. You know,
yeah, they got an oven roaster. Oh, I gotta show this real fast, y'all. Hold on. They got the oven roaster for $49.99. They got it for $49.99.
Yeah, they're going $150 of your land that you was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that.
Oh,
Look
you
at
only
that,
gotta add
Beth.
$150 to your land. Ain't nothing wrong with your oven to cook a bird look like that. A
No,
free
but that's
oven. You gotta
$50.
nah,
That's
add
$50. That's for
that.
look
Add
how
that.
big.
See,
Look how
you see
big
how
it
you're a
is,
consumer.
though.
You're a consumer. You're a
Look how
consumer,
big
and
it is.
they done put a doctored up picture of a turkey there and make you think because it's
Look.
$49.96 is that your turkey gonna
24.
come out and look just like that.
I
No.
can make mine come out looking like that, sir. Thank you.
Before they had them, they had ovens, and you would put that thing in the oven and had the same looking bird, probably
I
better,
can, I
tastes
can,
better and everything.
I can have three birds going at the same time, mister.
Why?
That is
For
a
what?
beautiful
For what?
price. A beautiful
Your
price.
your your electric
I
bill
got
gonna be
the.
through the roof.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
Now look at you, Mr. Being Debbie Downer. That's a
Ain't nobody
steal,
being
though.
Debbie.
That be a Debbie Downer.
Ain't
Let
no.
me let you in on a little introspect. See what you just
Yeah.
did right there? Shows a lot about who you are.
Oh
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? So when you start to look at yourself as other people may see it, that's when you can begin to change that because that kind of behavior is counterproductive when it comes to business.
Uh,
Like wanting to buy stuff and do all of these things, like that's counterproductive when you don't really have to have it, right? I can see if it was something like, dang, I really need this. I don't got no oven.
Yeah,
You
you
know what
got
I
an
mean?
oven.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but you got an oven and you want something else to make it. Guess what? You know, and I'm only speaking from experience. I promise you, I'm not like not including myself because this is what I come to realize is I buy a whole lot of man. If I go in my garage, you see how many different tool sets I got of the
oh
same type of
Lord.
stuff. Because that one looks better. Oh, that one got this, and mine don't do that, or that do. But I still had the tool to do the same job that them did. That was a internal spending problem. Like that was internal behavior causing that outward thing that happened. Right? Me buying stuff that I don't need, that ain't necessary. That's a part of the
Food
mindset.
truck. Do you food truck dry for dry? Nah, two stores, baby. Okay, I can't take empty this trailer. They hate touching these trailers, y'all. They be dry, or they be trying to hurry up, make me drop it. Now when it's two stores on, baby, not today. You got to get that forklift and off lift this stuff. I'm going ahead. Let's left our clothes. I'm listening, bro. I'm listening.
Nah, that's all. I mean, I was done. That's it. Like you got to look at your behavior. Like really ask yourself, do I need that or
Yes,
do I
I do. I
want it?
need it. I
Nah, do
need
you need it or do you want it?
it. I
You don't
need
need that.
Okay.
You
Well,
need
then
that.
you will
You
always
need
be a
that land.
consumer. Like you will always spend it.
Yes, you're gonna be a spender.
See, because
You're gonna be the.
the things that you say that you need, if you really look deeply down inside of you, they are wants. And then look at how it makes you feel when you buy it, right?
Yes.
I'm just telling you, man, like these are the types of things that make people not succeed in certain areas of their life. Because we have these mental blocks and everybody has something. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people ain't even trying to address it or work on it. They just keep operating in that, and then they wonder, why can't I get ahead? Why can't I get ahead? Well, part of it is the way you spend money when it comes to that, because you can't be successful in a business and you a money spender on stuff that you like.
Thank you. Tell him KLCC. I wish my boy was on so he can understand what's going on. See that?
Shake looking at her hustlers tools and understand that hustler shoes. Hey, Mr. Left door closed. I'm gonna tell you this. I understand how people move and do things like that, right? So this is
Yeah.
what I tell them. I want the ceiling to be open, but I want them to be able to have a floor. So I tell anybody, the first thing you should do, if you've been in trucking or if you got a job or anything, is check your social security.gov. She gonna say it ain't gonna be there for you to get out to live off of or whatever. I know that. but at least you got something coming in. So if you go to ssa.gov and log in, it'll show every year you worked and how much you put in there. You at least need 40 credit hours. So if you got 40 credit hours in there, you're going to get something back. Now, what it's going to be when you get back, it depends on how much you put in there. But at least you got 40 credit hours. Some people might be at 15. Some people might be at 20. If you know anywhere near that amount of time, finish putting those credit hours in there, so that way you could get something back. And you don't have to think about it. Just go work a regular job and do what you do on the side, or set your business up to pay into it, so you can get them credit hours. So then that way, when you get older, when you get in your 50s or 60s, you won't be able to talk about, man, I ain't got nothing. You at least got that.
But that depends too, though. You know what I mean? Like like me, I don't have a lot of that like credit hours because I had a lot of government jobs.
Right, but you
know
get
what
the
I mean?
pension then. That means
But you don't pay into Social Security, so you ain't getting no Social Security.
Right, but
if you do, it's nothing.
Right, if you did pay the Social Security, you would fall under like we call it a windfall act. So you would only get like half of what's in there anyway if you did, until they change that law. Right. So but at least you have a floor. A pension is a floor to stand on. Some people can live off their pensions. Some people can't.
You're right. You know what? You said something important in there. That you said a lot of important things, but it was something that really stuck out. Was like, you could work a regular job. See, people don't think like this, and I began to think like this earlier, right? Not like last few weeks. Is you can have a job, do your business stuff, your like a hustle on the side, and still make money like you own a business. But people don't look at it like that because it's the control aspect for a lot of people, right? I don't want to be told what to do. I don't want to be told when to clock in, when to clock out, when I could take off. I get that. You know what I mean? But I had that same mentality, and I had to switch it up in my thinking to like, I could do this plus do that, 3 hours a day every morning, and then do this when I get off of work for like 2-3 hours, and I can make over 150,000 total. Why would I not do that? You get what I'm saying? But it depends on what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on your mindset, because I never thought that. You know why? Because I don't want to go punch nobody's clock. I don't want to ask you, can I have this day off? I don't want to see all them I don't want us is what keep me from missing my blessing. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I just got hired at a job. I ain't started this job yet, but I got hired at a job I ain't even applied for. The last trucking job I had, I got hired. I didn't even apply for. I put no kind of click in nothing.
In this market, when they land out people, you got hired at a job. In this market, when they
I don't understand that. I don't understand. You got to break that down to us. How you got hired for a job you didn't inquire nothing about? How does that happen?
Listen, a county company. Listen, every day ZipRecruiter sends stuff to my phone from something I did a long time ago, right? This has been going on for years, right? Emails about different jobs, right? And I always click on it, like the email, and I look at all the jobs that's there, and I'd be like, yeah, that's bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. You know what I mean? That's what I be doing, and I just get off of it, right? Delete the email. Like a month after I've looked at certain jobs, a county job just called me, like, we got your application, and we want to know if you would come in for an interview. And I'm like, who is this? And then when they told me who it was, I'm like, I never applied for your company. And then she was like, well, I don't know how we got it. I mean, the only way we would get it is if you applied. I'm like, I know I have not applied at no companies in months. I've put no applications in nowhere. I've not even attempted to. And she was like, well, then I said, well, tell me about the job. So she tell me about it. I go through the interview, and it sounded like something I want to be a part of. So I accept that. Did the interview, then they asked me, do I want the job? And in this interview, I'm telling you, I did everything to not get the job. I didn't do a traditional interview. So when he asked me, tell me about yourself, I said, look, I know everything that y'all want to hear, and I know how to sell myself. I said, but the truth of the matter is, I didn't even apply for this job. And then we got to talking personal stuff, which you never should do in an interview, right? Because, it's never worked out good. But I talk personal stuff with this man. And he's the director of this agency, right? And him and the head mechanic guy. And they, the next day they was like, we really want you to come work for us. Could you come sign these papers? So you listen, I didn't apply for no job. But in my mind, based on who I am, based on what I do in my personal life, God must have had that happen for a reason. I don't know the reason, but I guess I'll find out, because if I don't take the opportunity, I'll never know the reason. So there's a reason why that opportunity is available for me. And probably is I don't know. I can't even tell you why.
Mm-hmm. Because
But that's just what
you
I
put
believe.
yourself in positive, you put yourself in positive realms, and so all what you're going to see, you're going to find positive stuff. Now, if you went down a rabbit hole and you started looking for negative Nancy stuff, that's what you're going to find, right? You're going to hear everybody laying off. I hear all that, but I see, but I just heard a story from you getting hired without you even applying this year.
And I'm not even lying. Like, so like law of attraction is real. What you just said is real, because there's a word that speaks about that. As a man thinketh, so is he. So when you think you ain't shit, you guess what? You become not shit. Just because you don't say it don't mean you don't think it. So it's a lot of brothers, a lot of sisters, a lot of people out here in this world who have self-defeating thoughts. And they don't talk about them, but those are the things that keep them from growing. And they keep attracting negative things happening to them. It takes perception change, mind shift change, right? It also says renew your mind daily, right? So if we ain't doing these things, right, we could take these principles and apply them to many different ways in our life, right? And then good things begin to happen without your permission.
Amen to that.
Don't start talking. Don't start bringing stuff up to me, man. It's gonna turn into a sermon.
Oh, you go ahead and preach. Go on, take us to church, nah. I believe me some
It's gonna
Jesus. You
turn
ain't
into.
saying nothing.
I'm
You
just
ain't
saying, like,
saying.
all these things that they begin to happen. Like, man, I ain't gonna even lie, man. I'm helping myself right now because I've been thinking, like, bro, forget this job. I want to do this. God give you free choice. God give you free will to choose. Choose what you want. Don't mean it's gonna be good, but you can choose it.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could choose the way he laid out for you, the narrow path that looks like there's no light at the end of that tunnel. You can choose that path that he laid out in front of you. Or you can choose the path that you can see the outcomes. You can see, oh, that could be really good for me. Or if I do this, this, and that, that'll be good. See, that's the problem, is every time I say, if I can do this, this, and that, for me, it never works out, because that's me not giving the God of my understanding, right, Jesus, the power that he needs to operate in my life. That's me taking my will back and not letting my will be his will. So, that's just how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, like, people complaining, and that's all you're gonna get is complaining people. Everybody gonna complain about something.
I'm in GR2, I think. I think I'm in one in the middle, baby. GR2? Yeah. You see a lot of that? No, it's not a lot. It's like 13 pallets. They just not pulling up, y'all. I've been here like 34 minutes. 13. I'm listening. Go ahead, y'all.
It all sound good, but the main thing is dedication. I don't give a damn what you decide to do. If you ain't dedicated to it, it's not gonna work. You can get this job, that job, how many jobs you want to get. But the main thing is dedication. Bottom line.
I think that that's your perspective, because as long as I put God first and dedicated to God, it don't matter what I do. My steps is ordered. I will continue to be blessed. And blessing is not giving things. Doesn't mean I'm always getting something. Blessing could mean that I woke up today and I have breath. That's the most blessing that I'm grateful for over anything. So dedication, yes, you have to have those kind of things in life. But as long as I put God first, as long as I'm dedicated to God first, I will continue to walk in the way that God has directed me to walk. So therefore,
I
I will
mean,
avoid those
hold on.
pitfalls
You
and
may
all of those
say that,
struggles.
but hold on. You may say that, but an atheist may say they believe in themselves. So what are you going to tell them?
What I would say to an atheist that believe in themselves is, no matter what, you still soul, you still spirit, right? This is a spiritual world.
But you believe in God, but they don't believe in God.
I didn't always believe in God. And I'm going to tell you, life
So
was rough as hell.
right, but
And
what
I
I'm
didn't even
telling
realize
you
it.
is, You
But
can't
God
put
was
that on
always there.
somebody
So no,
who
just
don't
because you don't
believe the same
believe,
as you.
just because you don't believe in God, don't mean God don't exist.
Right. But what I'm telling you is what you saying is it's going to work your way because you believe in God and that's how you approach it. But
That's what's
somebody
gonna
else
happen
may
for me.
tell you that's not what I believe in.
That's true. They may tell you that.
Right.
Doesn't
You see what I'm
what
saying?
what I,
So,
what I say don't mean
right.
it'll work for everybody, right? I'm only speaking from a believer standpoint. Let's say that as a
Right.
believer,
Okay.
that's where I'm gonna speak from because that's what I am. I can speak from no other way. Now, when I didn't believe in God, I didn't grow up knowing God. I didn't know nothing about a God. I didn't know nothing about none of that. I wasn't raised like that. None of that. And I came from hard beginnings, right? So I didn't believe there was a God because of the things I went through. There couldn't have been. So that would be an atheist, right?
Yeah, I believe
Right?
so.
You still had questions. So whether you believe in God or not, you have questions about whatever's going on with you or the world or anybody else.
Everybody,
You
I
have
believe everybody does in some way, form, or fashion, right?
mhm,
So yeah.
you have questions.
Some
Yeah.
people believe, you know what? Some people pray to themselves, and I don't understand that myself. Because I asked one of them, I said, you don't believe in God? They say, no, I am God. And I believe in
Oh
myself, and
Lord.
I pray to myself.
Mhm.
Oh
And,
You
Lord,
and
no
see
you
what I'm
know
mercy.
what?
saying? They have a different understanding of life that I don't even understand myself. I said, you got to believe in something besides yourself.
No, because I get that. I get why they would say that. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some factions that teach you that you are God, right? That we are gods in the earth, right? It says that. But
Right.
also, like there are factions that teach that like the woman is God. They're, like we got so many different things, right? If you look at anybody that believes in anything, truthfully, and really walks in it and whatever they believe, they usually do okay in life. Now, there's other questions to be had, and who's right or wrong is not up for me to decide because who am I? You know what I mean? But are we all going to heaven? Are we all? I don't know. And that's not for me to
Right.
decide. At this point in my life, I don't have enough understanding. I only have enough to focus on myself, right? Because I
Right.
got to get the knowledge for me first before I can give it really to anybody. And I can
So
only give
hold on,
you.
let me
Go
ask you
ahead.
this. You said you came to God, but you didn't believe in God. So how did this happen to you?
So no, all right. Now you want to see? Now you KOZ, man, you getting a little too personal, man. But I'm gonna give it
I
to you.
mean, I always
So
believed in
look,
God my whole
listen.
life. It wasn't
But see,
nothing
I
that
didn't grow up. So when I growing up, my house was a crack house. My mother was a crackhead. I watched murder. I watched abuse. I was abused. All of these things happen on a daily and weekly, monthly, and yearly basis for many years.
so you didn't believe in God just because you was going through that.
Well, first off, nobody ever taught me about God. So my mother never went to church. There's no pictures, none of that. My grandmother was a Catholic, and I barely seen her when I was younger. We seen her, and but we barely seen her as we were going through this stage in our lives, right? My mother was going through this stage, right? So
Right.
in that time, I don't know nothing about Jesus or no other God. And me, we would have me and my cousins would have these little conversations, walk into the store, whatever, like, is there a God? Or like, do you believe? And I would say there couldn't be a God because why are we suffering the way we suffer? Why is it that we can't eat every day? Why is it that we don't have lights? Why is it that we born into these families that ain't taking care of us, that ain't protecting us? You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Why are we going through
I
it? It
mean,
can't
we
be what
all
kind
from the
of God
ghetto.
would
We
let a kid
understand
go
that.
through that, right?
But let
This
me
is my
say
mindset.
something.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on. We all from the ghetto. Well, I am. I'm from Cleveland. I'm from the ghetto. So regardless of what I went through, all the murder and all that shit excuse me, everything that you saying, we all been through it. But
Right.
I still believed in God, even though I was seeing them things and going through them things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying, how did you?
You gotta hear the whole story to hear how.
Okay.
All right. So my mother never told me about none of that. My mother never went to church. My mother is a Native American. So they definitely, most of them, they believe in Christ, but they have other things that they believe in over that. You get what I'm saying? Besides
Right,
that,
right,
like in their culture, right?
right.
So I didn't even learn none of that stuff. All I'm just saying is I never knew nothing about God, and I didn't believe in God for personal reasons of why is my life like this. So I went through life growing up, and I just didn't believe in God. And then when I heard about things, and I'm like, man, get that shit out of here, man. I ain't trying to hear that. Get out of here with that. Nobody's trying to listen to that, as we always hear, right? It wasn't until I was grown, right? Probably about 8 years ago. You know what I mean? When my grandmother passed, I began to question death and be so afraid of death, like worried about it, like not even afraid, just worrying. Couldn't get it out of my mind. And I began to go to church with a homeboy of mine.
Right.
And in that process, nobody laying hands on me, nothing. It just didn't happen right away. It happened over time of me going. I had a personal encounter with God within me.
Right.
Period. And that's when I came to believe. And then after that, I walked away from God and started studying Islam, Buddha, Hinduism, Egyptology, Kemet, all of that.
Right.
And when I began to get that knowledge, because I was like, this can't be the only way. The white, we go through that. The white man put this here. We go through that, right? And I began to go on this journey, and no matter what, I kept being pulled back to Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So in the end, I just came to the realization that it's my choice. I don't have a right to say what you choose is wrong or not wrong. That's your choice. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I chose that. And that's just where I've been since then. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I came to know God. Nobody put God on me. Nobody spoke God over me. None of that. It was a personal thing that just happened, and I can't even explain it. You know what I mean? And that's just what happened.
Yeah.
So so for an atheist or somebody, I can't really speak from that standpoint, because I'm gonna tell you, I was never the key nigga. I was the nickel and dime nigga. You know what I'm saying? I never had keys. Not that I ain't seen them, but they wasn't mine. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't me getting them. So I wasn't doing well. I was just protected through all the damage and all the things that was happening, right? I was on my way to kill somebody one night for running his mouth. I was drunk as hell, and I totaled my car. I had a 44 Magnum, dope, weed, a fifth of liquor, and I was drunk as hell. I ain't get a ticket. Who do that? God was doing for me when I didn't even believe in him. He was still there. But I didn't realize that until way later in my life. Because if that dude would answer the door, I was going to shoot him, and he would have answered the door. And that would have changed my life forever.
Well, you growing. You learn.
God won. Like, listen, I didn't try to do that. At that time, I thought I was just lucky. You know what I'm saying? Now looking hindsight 2020, I'm looking like that was God, because that wasn't nothing I could have did.
Right. So how did you come to a trucking channel?
I drive trucks. I've been driving trucks since 04, 03.
Okay, I heard you talking about government jobs and business.
Because this ain't the only thing I do, right? So I got a degree in automotive, so I fix cars. Like I'm a certified mechanic. I'm a master tech. Like, I'm certified in that. I do that.
So you seen Shay looking at her tools, and she talking about she want to be a cook, and you tell her why she looking at her tools.
No. We talking behavior patterns, right? Because even me with tools, if I showed you what's in my garage,
I'm taking T Hill position the stance right now.
No,
T Hill usually the man that go against the grain.
No, at this point, I'm speaking wisdom based on experience, and that's all it was. Because she ain't talking about starting nothing; she's thinking about it. That's a difference.
No, she cooking every day. You gotta check her out. She be cooking.
No, I'm not saying she ain't cooking, but anything you doing at this level right now is not moving towards that, because that's just a thought in her mind. It's not an action in her mind. It's not an actionable thing that she's doing.
Listen, man, she cooks and put her meals on YouTube, and they get thousands of views. So this is something she do.
Did she use that thing that she was gonna buy to cook to get those views? No, because she ain't bought it yet.
Ask her.
No, she hasn't bought it yet, so she don't use it. So the point I was making was, sometimes we buy things we don't need, at the moment based on how we feel about it. And when we buy it, it makes us feel good for that moment. Sometimes it's just trying to fix a feeling. Sometimes we buy shit just to fix a feeling. But most
See,
people
you
don't even
going
recognize
off, you
that.
going off to the left with this. If Shay
No, that's
cooks
where it always
and she
was.
put,
You
hold
just
on,
it went over
listen what I'm
people's
telling you.
heads. Go ahead.
She might want to show us something she cooked on the grill when
Okay.
she do her cooking
Oh
channel.
my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What's going on? What's going on?
You
Here
know
you
we like
go.
to be controversial over here. What are you talking about?
We know how K Jose
I
is.
can't let him get away with
He
all
played
this.
devil's advocate, and you know what? I get it.
Yeah,
But
that's what keep everything exciting. You know, we
no,
can't
yeah,
let
but I
nobody
listen.
run
I
away
don't
with
I don't
nothing.
just I don't say don't buy shit, but I'm just talking about the way you think about it. The
Right.
way she expressed the way she felt about it, and then when T Hill said what he said, and she's like, no, but it's only $49. See, that's it's only. See, every time my wife
That's
go to the store and say, I got this on sale, and I said, and she's
Yeah.
like, I saved $40. I said, no, motherfucker, you spent $100. You
I
didn't
just want
save
you to
shit.
know that I'm safe bouncing, so you gotta
Oh
relax.
Lord.
That's what I be to ask my wife. Listen, I tell her, no, you ain't saving nothing. I said, you look at the account. Look at this account. This is what I'm saving because I ain't spent it on nothing.
Oh
Right.
Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, time out. My phone dying, gentlemen. My
It
phone
was
dying.
fun. It
Oh
was
yeah.
fun.
Thank you, left door closed. It was nice to see you, sir. It was very nice to see you.
Good to be
Very
seen and not viewed.
much.
I promise you.
Oh, yeah, Robert Wallace, you didn't say nothing, Harley, but thank you for popping on. K Jose, you know how we do it, bruh. Congrats
Oh
again
yeah,
for
for
your
sure.
for
Y'all
your
gotta come back
1K.
and get back on so we can continue
I
where
am
we
because
leave
me
it
and you
off.
gonna have to talk some shit. I ain't getting on none of them other little things
Well,
you be
see,
on,
you
but I
got to
come back
reach
on here.
my age.
Yeah.
You got to, let me tell you something, young man. You got to get up in your 50s to deal with me. So
Oh
Oh
until you
damn!
get
Lord.
where
How
Oh
we
old you
my
think I
at,
am?
God.
I got a 28-year-old daughter, a 31-year-old son. How old you think I am?
Oh
you up there
Lord.
close to me then.
I ain't having when I was 15 either.
Yeah, you close to me then. Okay, we
Yeah, I'm
might
up
be able
there.
to argue then.
We in the same category.
Oh my
Yeah, we can
God.
talk then.
Oh my God.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right,
brother. Y'all
King.
be easy.
All right, King.
Okay, y'all.
Congrats
All
again,
right.
KLC, for your over 1,000 subs, bro. I see you slowly going up, bro. You
Oh,
slowly
you
going up
already
and
know.
slowly going. I know. Y'all go support my guy. Go support my guy. These are all the men that's on the channel today. Hey, Jose TL, X times 2, Mr. Lil Door Close, Robert Wallace. Of course, Dirty Broke popped in. Poe, I appreciate it. You know, like I said, just be optimistic, stay prayed up. Things are just getting started. Hopefully, God does new. Besides everybody, Harpo 2374, Ray and Ray, Dirty Broke, LOM. It was nice to see you. LM Podcast, D Price. Everybody else that popped in and out, I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Keep like my subscribe, comment down below. And I was working today, so y'all just see me when I'm at work. But like I said, I'm being grateful. Like I said, I'm just at a point where I wanna stay in the same umbrella, but I wanna go up, right? And as I feel like everybody should want to grow no matter what you're doing, right? But I love y'all. Hit like, subscribe, comment down below. And this is your girl, Shay.
A lot of risks chasing dreams, it got my nerve shot. A lot of rifts came between, I'm on my third shot. Sitting trying to push through. Tell me what it took you. Tell me about the price you paid. Tell me about the life you made. Tell me I can do it too. Say you from where I'm from, and everything will work out in the end. I'll see the outcome. Income accolades, tell me that I'm strong enough. Cause every time I get flowers, I'm like, it took you long enough. I've been the greatest. Real manhood on top of what I innovated. Whole fam good, don't try me cause I'm irritated. One wrong move can put me in the wrong mood and get your one bedroom ventilated. My word is law, my word is God, my word is absolute.